up, Lincoln.
Come on, it's 6 o'clock. Rise and shine, rise and shine.
It's time for Early Break. Brought to you by Sandhills Global. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's Jake Sorensen.
Did seem kind of meh.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
Surprisingly good.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
I want to buy a couple ducks. I'm bringing 2 ducks to the office.
This is Early Break.
Good morning. Happy Thursday to you, Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, Bill Busch on Early Break. What'd you say, Sip?
I want Bill to say it. What we're going to do.
We'll get to the rain call in
No,
a second.
what? It has to be said by Bill.
He will say it, but you can't just force him to say it off
Call.
the bat.
What's wrong with
He was getting into the flow of the
I
show
was
still.
wanting something.
I told Jake there's awkward things to talk about.
Bill walks in and said, we have something. I said, what's good? I
What?
said, on the air, we'll address this. I have no idea what the awkward situation is.
There's a lot of things going on today, so I was extremely late getting here
Yes.
at that. So I make my turn around the corner to get. I'm like, okay, I'm kind of pressed here, but I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna make it just fine. And I look over to my right, and there's Steve Sipple parked, and he's parked by the embassy. I'm just telling. This is right up there with Durant.
This is weird.
This is so weird.
I do it all the time.
And he's parked like a block away, like he's doing something illegal. But who decides why would you not drive the extra block and just pull into your spot? He's parked on the wrong side of the road.
I'm parked in the bus stop.
Yeah, parks in the bus stop.
You can't park there.
Well, you can park there for a second. I do it sometimes if I'm a little early.
Like this is about your
If he's
aura.
ahead of
This is your
5:58
aura.
here.
No.
You don't want to be showing up early.
No, it's not about aura. It's just
It's the same thing that went through
why
down
is
at the
it
bottom.
awkward?
All of a sudden, Sipple was spotted coming out of an alley going the wrong direction.
By Durant, yeah.
By Durant. And then he said something that didn't make any sense. This is the same thing. I got very nervous. I didn't want to look over. I'm like, that's Sipple. And he's parked in the bus
You
stop.
should have just
One
you should
block.
have parked right by him,
You
just
know what I
looked
was
at
doing?
him, just stared at him.
I was looking at the rundown for the first time.
Yeah, but
Um,
you can do that right here. What would
Well,
make you pull? Like I couldn't imagine ever being like all of a
There
sudden.
was-
I'm gonna pull over. I'm gonna pull into the Kindler quick and look
In
over
the
the
parking
rundown.
I do it occasionally. I will do if I'm at 5:54.
That's too early.
Too early.
That's
So I'll just
too early.
I'll just pull in there. I do it. I don't know. Maybe not once a week, but once every couple weeks.
This is one of the oddest things I've ever
I do
seen
some
in my
odd
life.
stuff.
I haven't even seen
Isn't
this.
that
I have
odd?
not witnessed this.
Would you agree? I don't think it's odd.
It's funny you think that 5:54 though is
I'm
is-
time oriented.
you are you walk in as the show starts. You like that.
I'm time oriented.
Consistent on that
Yeah,
forever.
but we've also seen you park out here and sit out in your car.
It's true.
For a long time.
That's
So-
warming.
But what would make you stop at the bus stop at the embassy? 1 block away.
Why couldn't you just park here and
Yeah.
still do your thing?
Well,
like you usually do?
that's what that would make sense.
No. Here's what
In the
I'll
court
try
of law, this would be so hard.
I know the judge would have a
Yeah,
hard time
okay,
understanding me,
yeah.
but
your lawyer would have a hard time understanding. you.
all it is really I don't want to park out there that long. It's just that simple. I don't want to.
54 is not that long.
I don't mind 5:56, 5:55, but if it's 5:51, in that range, then I'll make that stop and then come in and make.
I've seen you park around 53 many times outside.
I will do it.
You've
Sometimes.
been in the building before. Even last week, you were in here like at
That's
48.
true. He was.
You were
You
in the building.
you did have an early day last week. You
It's
did.
just
You're up to something.
I am
Shenanigans
not.
happening.
It's just a progression toward the studio. That's all it is.
Breakers, please text in. Would you be willing to be part of an intervention? If we had an intervention, imagine just all of
The
a sudden.
day was messed up, but I've done that. That's not part of the mess up day. Trix is gone, so it's kind of everything's kind of weird. But that was just a progression toward the studio. That's all that is, Your Honor.
There would be nobody that would do that in the history of the world would do that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just
don't know if that's true. Wow, that was awkward too.
Yeah. I looked over and there's the Colorado park
Yep.
parallel.
And you know which one it is at all times.
In an illegal spot by the
You're
embassy.
in the bus stop. What
You're
are
in
you
the bus
doing?
stop.
Well,
And-
it's always just going to be a couple minutes.
Just so you know, drive time from right there to here, 8 seconds.
I know.
Maybe 10 tops.
Yeah.
I do it quite a bit. It's amazing you've never know. Well, you wouldn't know.
I'm never late like this. Yeah,
No.
never-
So why were you late? Can
What's
we
that?
change the subject, please?
Fog.
It was
Fog
really
problem.
foggy
Fog,
out there.
Did it delay you?
Yes, that much. Yes. Had to come in very.
We're in a cloud
cau-
right now
yeah,
outside.
Very cautiously.
Yeah, it's
Humidity is high.
what a weather situation. Wow. I'm not playing it down this time. I'm not going to be that
Let
guy.
me see if I have.
I've got 95% humidity right now. 95%.
It's cool out though. It's like 67, right?
62.
Sorry.
95% humidity right now.
At 2:05 p.m. yesterday from Greg, I get batten down. Greg sent me a text at 2:05. Batten
He
down.
sent the same text to me.
Yeah.
Was he wrong though?
No.
The deluge hit right then, about 5
Yeah,
minutes later. It was
about right
it was
after that.
insane.
Yeah.
Possible probable hail 1 county away. He did not call the hail correctly. 35 miles per hour coming this way, batten down. Yeah, it was dark. It was weirdly dark, right?
It's like an eclipse.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was like an
All of a sudden,
eclipse.
birds were going
at
to roost.
2:15.
It was like an eclipse.
Yeah.
It did feel like
It
that.
was like
It
an
got
eclipse.
very
It was
bizarrely
as dark
dark.
as
It's
I've
like an
ever seen it.
eclipse.
It's not a bad comparison, actually.
Not at all.
It got that dark.
It was oddly dark, right? It was like kind of like scary dark.
Yes.
What should we do?
Well, you tell us, Bill. What's up? What are we doing right,
Do we have
now?
a sponsor for
We have a-
rain call?
It's sponsored
That's
by,
It's not roll call.
and we got it worked out with Brian at F3 Ag out of Plymouth.
F3.
Make sure you get the right plug for you guys. Brian, he's they work with Beck's Hybrids as well. He sells Beck's hybrid seed
He
in the
does
Fairbury and
hybrids.
Beatrice areas.
Steve's going out to hybrids.
They cover the whole state of Nebraska, leveling bins and breaking up crust with the robot, so people don't have to go into the bin.
They have a robot crust buster. Think about that.
Grain
They have a
bin.
ro-
They have a
timeout.
grain bin management
Back up.
robot.
Who's
back
running? Hold it. Who's
Oh.
running the robot crust buster?
What an-
Imagine that. What do? I go out
No.
to the bins. I got a robot, and I put down there. I just hope the robot looks like a human. He's walking around down there breaking things.
He
up.
says you should go online and watch the videos of the robotic grain bin managers. Essentially,
That sounds
how does that sound for cool?
Yeah, that sounds cool. It's right up there with the guy who changed the records on the old jukebox.
robotic grain bin managers.
Check it out. F3 Ag Services based
F3,
based
not
in
F2.
Plymouth. Based in Plymouth. Rain call. Here we got from the text line 464-5685.
We had a storm down here that was unbelievable.
0.23 inches west of Beatrice and about 100 foot of visibility this morning in Beatrice.
Fog call.
Greg had 3.0 in his
Yes,
gauge.
3.0.
3.0.
I questioned him a little bit, but now that
3
after
inches, Connor.
there was 4 to 5 feet of water in streets.
Well, there was flood. Cars got stuck yesterday once again.
Was there some
At
flood
40
outs?
48th and Corner Street again.
Oh,
Somebody
yes.
got stuck there.
I saw it on the news. No,
There's
multiple.
One other spot. 84th was a mess for a while,
Hold on.
too.
But Bill knows 48th. It's under that viaduct.
Yep.
And there were multiple cars off their tires, like floating. Floating.
That'd freak you out.
Oh, well, they couldn't. I mean, they had to be eventually towed. Yeah, it was bad. It was horrible. It was major rain on that side of town.
Bill Bucknerfan says 4 inches in 1 hour at 84th and Adams. He's reporting.
Yeah.
4 inches in an hour.
That's crazy.
Sean near Eagle, 1.75 inches there. Will and Fullerton, 1.75 inches. Dustin in Antarctica,
What they
no
get?
rain,
Nothing.
What
but
they
it,
get?
but it was dark. He says no rain, but dark.
Is it dark in Antarctica all the time?
I don't know. I think
Or is it light all the time?
Isn't Antarctica like Alaska where it's light all the time?
I don't
for a while,
know.
It's dark
I don't
all the
know. I
time.
don't know.
I don't know for
Please
sure.
give us the light
God,
system in
we don't know
Antarctica.
how that
Our
works.
You know there's no
geography's
corn
so
there.
Yeah.
Eric-
Well, we don't think there is.
Eric and Hickman, another 1.7 inches at Wagon Train down by Hickman, of course. A bird.
Okay, so now hold on. Make this make sense. 1.7 at Wagon Train.
Yeah.
But 4 at 84th and Adams.
The deluge hit Lincoln directly. That
We
was,
were direct. We were
yeah,
in.
Lincoln
We were
got
in the
pounded.
eye. It was unbelievable.
It was. I agree with you. I'm not going to push back.
3
I was
point.
freaked out.
Someone says 3.4 inches at 90th and Adams. So someone says 4 and 3.4. It was that's a lot for an hour time frame essentially yesterday.
There's flooding.
No rain in Idaho, sadly.
Nothing.
Husker Michael 0.12 inches in Waterloo. Didn't get much up there. East Lincoln West 1.98 in East Lincoln. Jennifer and Hubby about an inch at 17th and Old Cheney. She was driving to the Mercado down by Havelock Avenue, got caught in standing water.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Bill and Bennett just under an inch in Bennett. Ryan from Vancouver, Washington. We're in a drought. The Palouse needs rain, Bill.
The Palouse needs rain.
Palouse.
The Palouse. I love the Palouse.
We do love it.
It's wheat country. Wheat.
Yes.
Yes.
Less in Lincoln, age 74, 1.65 inches in the Bethany area.
How much?
1.65.
The variance
inches.
freaks me out.
Yeah, it does a little bit.
Yeah. The variance. I don't understand the variance.
0.51 inches in Northwest Gage from Triple H's dad. 1.25 in Seward. Pecan Pie, 2 inches North Lincoln after 1.5 on Tuesday.
How about when you get like almost
1.8
inches, and we're like going like, yeah, whatever. It's a nice.
Exactly. That's a lot,
yeah,
actually.
It's a ton of rain.
Yeah. But yeah.
I mowed
We're
the
in a
yard
tropical
before the
rainforest.
rain yesterday.
Did you?
I mowed the yard like at noon to beat the rain. It was long. I had to mow it.
God, what a life.
Then I went back. I had to go back. It was like my lunch break. I went back for a half
How
hour
do
to
you
mow.
have time to
I
mow
showered,
your
went back
yard?
to
Yard
work.
at noon.
Yeah.
I knew it was going to
That's a
have a
lifestyle.
downpour.
That's
I saw
That's a
there was rain
lifestyle.
coming, and the yard was really long, so I had to mow it to make sure neighbor Jim didn't have to mow my yard.
To make sure that you.
I didn't. Well, I
your
love
neighbor
when
didn't
neighbor
mow it.
Jim does it, but I don't want him to always feel like he has to do the yard. I like to mow it myself. So I had to beat the storm.
Understood.
No rain in Wichita. Thick smoke in Big Fork, Montana from Nels.
Thick smoke.
Drought in Rayford, North Carolina from Tony.
Really, North Carolina, droughty.
Someone says, please send rain to Houston. It's been 100 degrees for no rain for weeks.
God dang, really?
Hmm.
They don't. That Houston gets rain, right?
By the Gulf.
Yeah, I don't think there's any place that really doesn't get rain, I guess.
But Houston gets it.
Bob. Geez, guys, Antarctica is opposite of the Arctic. It's dark during the summer there. Do you remember the whole equator thing? Bob, no, I'd have.
No, not really.
No.
I'm aware of the equator.
I'm
Forget how it
aware of
works.
the equator. I've not studied it in the last couple months very
No.
heavily.
No. So what's
Yeah.
he saying
It's
exactly?
dark right now
Okay.
in summertime. 0.3 inches from Jane in Wahoo.
We
What-
can't be knowledgeable about the equator and Antarctica and then also be doing rain call. We had to
True.
focus on
And
rain call
sports.
in sports
Hey, keep
and
going.
Eagles.
Rick Heyman says 2 inches in Ashland.
Ooh,
Okay.
sandstorm.
Keep that sand down for about a couple hours, Rick.
Brian says schools in Neb City, Nebraska City, had to go to tornado shelter at 2 p.m. for 20 minutes
Is
yesterday.
that right? I didn't know there was
Welcome
Neb
back.
City.
Welcome back to school. There was tornadoes coming in. That's terrifying.
tornadic activity. I didn't know anything about that. We didn't have that. We didn't have warnings, did we?
We didn't know. First of all, if any of that happened when we were kids, is you had to just get under your desk.
Yeah,
That's
put your,
it.
And get
Yeah,
in a
put your
prone
head- prone
position.
position.
We have
Prone
had
position.
the same thing.
And then there'll be pizza at noon.
Kind of fun, actually.
Yeah, kind of fun. Yeah, kind of nice.
Let's make this last for a while.
Yeah.
2 inches in Silver Creek. I think that's from Chris, I believe.
Wishing.
Wishing was fishing. 2 inches in the Gauge from Aaron. That's from he's in Crete. Joe in Boulder does not give me a number. Just says good morning.
Good morning, Joe.
Joe, thank you.
Mike from Fort Walton Beach, Florida says in 2 hours yesterday we had over like a couple inches of rain in the Panhandle
Nice.
Fort Walton Beach.
in Fort Walton Beach, Florida.
See that they get a lot there, right?
Also, please text in also if anybody else would have been freaked out to see Steve's Colorado parked in the bus stop
At what
one
time?
block from work, right before he's supposed to be at work. It was like I didn't know what was going on. I
I-
felt like something illegal was happening.
No, there
I
wasn't.
felt they were like,
Officer.
yes.
It was a progression toward work.
It's a strange progression. You're right there.
I've never
a
once
block
got
away.
him in my truck to head to work going, I wonder if I'll just pull over somewhere before I get to work and just stop and just kind of gather my thoughts. I'm gonna stop and gather my thoughts.
I was reading
the end-
Before I drive that one last block and go
Yes.
in. 3.6 inches at 98th and O from Jeff. 3.4 inches at northeast of Fletcher and 27th. Paul.
I'm sorry, how much?
3.4 inches.
Yeah, that's pretty consistent.
There was a 5-foot deep river going through Hillcrest.
Oh.
5-foot deep river going through. That's directly reported from LaRue. LaRue gave me that.
Oh, LaRue.
LaRue updated me on that.
Reporter
Me and-
LaRue.
updated me and Laura last night on that.
Everything seemed to be okay within an hour, though. Not everybody.
Well, first of all, it was full sunshine within an hour.
I know
It was.
weird.
Yeah.
Everything was okay. It
Yeah.
was like everything cleared off, but there's residual impact some places. There is people. I mean, there's got to be people with problems, right? Just
like emotional problems.
no, like water basement type stuff.
Oh, I guarantee there's some
Yeah.
basement problems
Yeah.
happened in this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. Get it, Jake?
There wa-
Now, Jake,
Brett says simple as one weird duck for this approach to parking before the show.
Steve, on that one, I have to I push back on people.
I don't regard it as weird at
Oh,
all. I don't.
you were in a
That's
bus
the
stop.
problem.
It was a bus stop. That was
That's
the next
problem.
The
Why?
buses aren't running. Though.
You're standing by what you're doing here.
I don't see it as one bit weird. Like I just stopped, look at my phone.
Let's reverse things. If you saw
I
me
wouldn't bother.
parked
If you saw
at
me
the bus stop, but
you would came in and go, hang on, I got
Are you all
something
right?
here.
I would have said, "Are you all right?" No, I wouldn't have done that. I would have said, "No, I don't know what I would have said."
I wish
I thought it would. I would have said, "Okay, you're right." I would have thought it was a little odd.
There we go.
Yeah,
I just wish I'd have pulled up right beside you to freak you out. I would have loved to have done that.
I would
Maybe
think
she
it's
did the honk to him.
Yeah.
odd that you did it, but not odd that I did
Yeah.
it. So it just kind of depends on the person. I mean, there's like if it was, I know some people that have like I know some people that if they did it, it wouldn't be that odd.
I don't even know what that means.
Classic had to be here.
Yeah.
It was a classic.
Something just happened here. 0.82 inches from Corn Raider in Halamo, by the way.
Oh,
How far north did this go? Did it get to Columbus?
I'm not seeing
north.
reports from Columbus at all.
Yeah.
Well, where's Officer McLeod?
I don't.
Please
He
weigh in.
hasn't texted in yet. I don't
Does
see him.
anybody in Columbus besides McLeod listen?
Yes. We only have one Columbus listener.
Oh yeah, I don't even.
Well,
My family
I mean,
doesn't listen. My friends
I haven't seen Bird or Big Bird yet. Big Bird's in Chicago, actually. He said no rain in Chicago, so he can't give me a Columbus report.
See, I'd like to know that.
I would.
Someone
too.
said it poured in Columbus per unnamed texter right now.
Well, if it poured
Did pour.
in Silver Creek, that's kind of in line. It's kind of in line with Columbus.
Yeah, you'd think it would make it to Columbus. I'm trying
Yes.
to. I was looking at the radar. I should know. I guess I didn't. The radar was fascinating because it was right over Lincoln. And then, 60 miles south, 60 miles north, probably didn't get a lot. Omaha got some.
I checked the weather. I checked the weather in Creighton to see so my dad was doing up there. Sunny and 80. Sun, not a cloud in the sky.
Right. Weird. Yeah. We just were what?
Not that I was just thinking about the Pat Fitzgerald situation, but he said, I can't find any information on Pat Fitzgerald. I was hoping it was not raining in Creighton. It's like Ron thought it was nothing going on with Fitzgerald.
Dad, how about that Northwestern story? What's that?
Can't
find anything anywhere. I go. Actually, it's on every single. It's the lead story. It's actually on like US. It's on like Fox News.
You don't laugh at Ron.
I'm not laughing. I'm just kind of funny.
You're laughing with Ron. A couple more. 0.12 inches from Lee. Caleb and Lee.
What?
Lehigh or Lee?
0.12 inches from Caleb and Lee.
Okay.
1.45 inches, 27th in Sheridan.
Did Norfolk get any at all?
I don't see
Norfolk chime
half
in.
inch in Agnew, 0.4 in Plymouth from Vern's cousin.
0.4 in Plymouth.
Yes.
Okay. It just doesn't add up to me. How could they only get 0.4 in Plymouth? I mean, I don't.
It's a big
question
sell
it.
over us. That's it.
I
That's how
guess.
rain works. Okay. That's the rain call, sponsored by our friends at F3 Ag Services.
Robotic ag.
That was a
F3
little
stands
awkward
for
at the
faith,
end.
family, and farming.
Crust buster.
They partner with Grain Weevil. Again, that's the grain bin management robot. They cover the whole
We
state of
bring the
Nebraska.
robot here
That'd be cool.
on O Street and have it walk by.
They sell the robots to
Oh.
farmers and commercial grain facilities. Check out the videos online, f3agservices.com in Plymouth.
Speaking of Jake
you.
getting it done, and
This guy's hit a gold mine
Yeah,
sponsoring
that's
our
Brian.
roll call.
Brian.
speaking of Jake getting it done on the ad sales, Sydney from Planet Fitness sent me a video from Eagle Raceway. We have a prominently displayed sign on the
That
bar.
is not something I was in control of. Though. That was management did that. I had no part in that. But I like that. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Sweet. Thank you, Sydney. In Sydney, by the way, is the embroidery shop, born in Nebraska.
Yeah, she's
Give us
unbelievable.
our hats.
Screen printing and embroidery.
From-
Sydney.
Sydney's mom runs Nebraska Dermatology.
What?
Oh, worlds are colliding
Yeah,
here.
worlds are colliding there. That's where Dr. Rex Largen runs, and Sydney basically runs the entire department there, at the dermatology department at Nebraska Dermatology.
Really?
With Rex Largen, yes.
Well, Sydney also has an embroidery and screen printing operation born in Nebraska.
Yeah, she's not doing.
She brought us hats.
Just so people know, if they do go to get something embroidered, I don't know if she's qualified to do any dermatology work.
Yeah,
but her mom is.
Yeah, go to her mom for that.
What's her mom's name?
What's that? I'm drawing a blank on it right now.
Don't ask Sydney for dermatology help.
Yeah,
she could probably do it.
She could probably do it. Maybe something Lance a Boyle or something.
Yeah.
Oh God! I don't want that.
Good Lord. I used to get them all the time.
Yeah.
I don't want to think about boils right
when
now.
I was a kid, I wasn't clean enough. That's my mom.
Didn't
You're
do hygiene.
Dirty. You're oily.
You didn't do hygiene.
When I park weird places. Born in Nebraska is what it's called. Embroidery and screen printing. Sydney's
and dermatology.
Yeah. And she'll pop us in if you want.
Man, please don't.
God, that's disgusting.
Anything else? I don't chit chat at all for you.
Well, we still have more.
I have nothing from yesterday.
Oh, you do too. Come on.
No, I mowed the yard before the deluge.
The storm was the whole thing. Yeah, the storm was the.
Hey, there's one thing I want to address. Trix won't mind. She told me she's in Cape Cod. I'm going to Cape Cod.
Says it like that?
That's how she
that sounded like Petrinka.
I did.
Well,
which you've been romantically involved with.
Sounded like
all
Marty
the women I've been
too.
involved with. And Petrinka.
I never said that. I never said that.
Has she commented on this yet?
Well, okay. So her travel, I'm not down with it. Like, she drove to Omaha in the fog today. Very foggy. Her flight was leaving at 5:30. And she flies to Midway. That's okay, right?
Yeah, Midway's fine. It's a great airport.
Yeah,
and then she flies to Providence and takes an Uber to a bus and buses to Cape Cod. What will that bus be like?
I don't know.
Like the Cape Cod bus?
I think I'm
kind of bougie to me.
I'm going to say the Cape Cod bus is probably kind of a little bit of a.
Yeah.
They're probably getting like wine delivered to them and stuff. And
okay,
a cheese platter.
That's what
getting fanned on the
There's
bus.
Probably a charcuterie board.
It's
on the
not
bus.
like the bus from here to St. Louis.
No, I don't think so.
Okay,
not a Greyhound.
No. Is that like I was kind of like, couldn't you come up with a better travel? Was that an okay travel plan?
I've never really heard of taking the Uber then to the bus. That would be a lot for me. She's probably getting there like about 9 o'clock tonight.
Sounds like a long day of travel.
No,
what's her connections at Cape Cod? Because right now the three of us could not get into Cape Cod.
She has a friend,
okay,
longtime friend in Cape Cod that's always invited her out. She's finally doing it. But anyway, okay, so the travel's fine. Your wife's gone.
Yeah, she's gone.
Yeah, how's that going? By the way,
that's fine.
Yeah.
My Scotland went to Beatrice last night, so I was by myself. So me and neighbor Marty, had a cigar.
Now
I had a cigar with neighbor Marty
last night.
last
you took
night.
a picture and said, "This is Marty," and I was like, "I don't know. Am I supposed to know Marty?"
I've talked about Marty on the show before. Neighbor Marty.
You acted like I was crazy.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same when I got the same photo.
Neighbor Marty's been brought up.
I don't know if I know Marty. All I know is
thank you.
Right away I'm going like that's not neighbor
I have
Jim.
brought up neighbor Jim, neighbor Jay, neighbor Marty.
Who's the one that won't talk to you anymore since the situation with the snowstorm?
Well, that's neighbor Dave.
Neighbor Dave.
But he's not. He's kind of a neighbor. He's like a couple streets away.
That's always a close call.
So I don't really call him a true. He's a good guy. Not really a true neighbor. I don't see him.
You need to try to mend that fence though.
I should. That was over a year and a half ago at this point.
That's getting pretty long.
Ellie filled in for
it's
you.
A little. Yeah.
Me and Steve drove here, no problem. Ellie, who was in college, drove here, no problem. With a
Jake was stuck in hell
with a rear wheel, or just a 2-wheel drive.
Little Ellie.
Yeah,
I got stuck in the one drift in town.
I think it was a Mazda RX-7. Drove just fine.
You got stuck in what?
The one drift in town that day. I got stuck in the one single drift that existed. I was in,
and you yelled.
Big old F-bomb.
Jeez, that's weird. Now that.
Imagine being outside.
I knew I was screwed.
All of a sudden you're letting your dog. I'm letting sugar out, and all of a sudden at 5:50, I hear this. As loud as you. I would be going. I go.
Well,
Laura,
I knew I was
Laura,
screwed.
We should close the doors and lock them.
Someone just dropped a big F-bomb.
We're not safe.
Lock the doors.
Somebody's around.
It's snowing. Someone dropped an F-bomb. Oh, who is it? Oh, it's just an albino out there trying to scoop himself out of the grip. He's angry.
It's an angry
albino. He doesn't seem very happy out there. That's all I got.
All right, well, we covered the ground. I don't know why you're so resistant to that signage at Eagle. That was odd.
I wasn't. I didn't have part of that. I don't want to take any sort of.
I'll send you the deal. Mark Schultz sent it to me.
Cool.
I have an AI developed.
Pretty cool.
It is cool.
Whatever. AI developed like a screenshot type of thing. I need to share with you guys. It's because Mark's still very concerned that Jake's been using our name, image, and likeness for cash. That he's been getting
I think legal team would prove that's not happening.
Yeah. I think we're gonna have to get involved with this. He's been selling us, Steve, as part of the sales program being part of the stool, but Jake gets all the money.
That is not true.
So there's an situation going on here.
Why is Mark from Argyle concerned about it?
He's just concerned. Friend. Yes, very. Yeah. He's the one who sat by Jake. What did he have, Jake?
Chicken.
He had the chicken.
He opted
Jake
to have chicken instead of filet mignon. I said, I don't understand right now. I'm just confused. His wife had the filet. I'm like, smart. Good choice.
Mark's
the chicken looked good, but you don't pass up on a filet ever.
Mark's the one that freaked out Cuz. Freaked him out because Mark's on the email because Mark ran BNSF. He was the president.
Okay, yeah, we've met.
So he ran that. So Cuz would say, Dipple would say, Mark. He goes, he's blown away. Mark Schultz. He goes, he's on the emails on the top. He said he's unreachable. You don't say reply all, and I email Mark back.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Where's Cuz, by the way?
Yeah,
we've been Dipple. Where Where's McSafety?
How about McSafety?
He's been gone for a month. John
came in, but that was awkward.
Well, John's always welcome here, but that was a little weird. We don't know what happened.
That was weird.
We have to address it with John.
We're gonna have to talk to him off air.
Mark from Argyle. Yeah, where's McSafety? Is he chiming in?
He doesn't do anything anymore.
I think he's just kind of lost.
No, let's get our own donuts now, I guess.
Does he chime in on the text line?
Everyone, not today. Haven't seen him today. Maybe he's driving in.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, maybe there was
caught up in that storm.
Yep.
Yeah. That is Idle Chit Chat, sponsored by our friends at 738 Ag.
Joey.
They don't guess, they game plan using soil tests, yield maps, and field data. They help farmers call the right shots for their ground. Learn more today at 738agllc.com.
Joey was out driving around his semi truck, picking up cattle yesterday by, I think it was Crawford, Nebraska.
Okay.
Yeah. See, he works he's got a ranch in South Dakota also. So he's a two-state farmer.
Joey's got a ranch in South Dakota?
A ranch in South Dakota.
Guy just never stops.
Never stops.
By the way, Sip on the YouTube chat, Sydney has chimed in. She says, thanks for the shout out. Sip, she's with us early. Well, Sydney's on the chat.
Sydney, tell us about your
27.
Can you do dermatology like your mom? If someone stopped over to get a hat embroidered.
Embroidery. She also works at Planet Fitness. She works the front desk. She's one of the friendly people at Planet Fitness.
Love Planet Fitness. 464-5685. Call or text as always. I was looking at an article from CBS Sports and On3 yesterday. It had basically a similar premise here. They were talking about what teams outside the top 25 might end up making a playoff push. And I guess the premise I thought was interesting. I didn't see a single team from the Big Ten on the list.
Okay. I'm looking at the list right now.
There were like eight teams on there. I think Clemson was on there.
There's some. Oh, I got it.
Yeah, bring it.
It's a stretch. Some of these now. Florida, not a stretch, right? Maybe.
No, something weird could happen there. Yeah.
Okay. Florida, Clemson. It's unranked, by the way, for the Clemson. Unranked for the first time since 2011.
Wow. That's a wow.
Yeah. Boise State. These are teams that they think could crash kind of
Boise has a avenue because of the group of six get in.
Sure.
One team gets in, so that's their avenue.
TCU.
I see it.
Yeah. Well, 9-4 each of the last two. I mean, it's not like they've been bad.
And the year before that, they're in the national championship game.
Didn't go well, but they were there.
Didn't go well. They were there.
We don't talk about the result, but they were there.
They have a new offensive coordinator named Gordon Samus. Never heard of him. UNLV. You've talked about that. The possibility of UNLV kind of crashing.
Yep. The group of six. Yep.
Jackson Arnold is at UNLV now. Is that right?
That's correct.
Jackson
Arnold's at UNLV.
And you know who he's competing with? Remember this guy, Alex Orji?
Yes.
From Michigan.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Imagine having those two guys on your roster. 2 5-stars. Was Orji a 5-star?
I think he
may have been.
He was in
that
that
4-star. And then Arnold was. He was going to be answered to Oklahoma. Then he went to Auburn. Both of them not good. Yeah, so very interesting.
Over the past 2 years, this next team has gone 21-5 with 2 bowl wins against P4 teams. Navy
would have a great shot at it. Again, people say, well, it's all because they get the group of 6 gets in. Champion, highest ranked champion.
Back-to-back wins against rival Army also. Virginia. Virginia.
Good year last year for Virginia.
I think they have the I think they have the most experienced roster in America. Bo Pribula. How do you feel about Bo Pribula?
Don't really know. It's kind of odd. His name became famous because he left Penn State early during the playoff run to go to Missouri.
Yeah.
Missouri is just okay. So sometimes it's like you say, oh yeah, what about Pribula? I'm like, I don't know. Tell me about his game. What do you know about it, Steve?
Not much.
Not much. I'm the same way. I don't have a great
athletic.
We know the name, and that's about it.
know the name. He's athletic.
I think he's a pretty big athletic guy.
That's about it.
Yeah.
Someone says, "Yeah, tell me what you really know about him." I don't.
They only allowed 19.6 per game last year, and that defense remains mostly intact. So Virginia's probably got something. Arizona.
Still Fafita there as the quarterback. He's been forever.
Something could get crazy there. I agree. That's interesting.
They're on a good trajectory, going from 4-8 to 9-4. Double OT loss to BYU. God, this one's a stretch. Almost discredits the list. Come on. Oklahoma State. Give me a break.
He's getting out.
No. That's not happening. No. Why do they put
We've seen some crazy.
Does Eric Morris have a lot of pull?
They're bringing in a great quarterback. Mestamaker comes from North Texas.
I think he brought like 40. Like everybody that can play from North Texas went with him.
Right, I think
it would be the ultimate stretch, but I don't. It does not discredit the article.
Yes, it does.
No,
60 transfers.
60.
Give me a break.
He's gonna do well.
I can't get into give me a
Eric
break
Morris.
when I saw you parked in the bus stop.
True.
I'm having a hard time taking you seriously right now.
I don't understand.
That the Nebraska Journalist of the Year was parked at the bus stop at 5:50 in the morning.
It happens a lot. I mean, it's probably, I'd say it's the 12th time it's happened. I mean, I don't even think anything of it. It's a little odd when you really break it down, but not terribly odd. It's just I progress towards work. I mean, that's just a progression. That's the way I look at it.
Whatever that means.
Well, here's what it means. I go to McDonald's.
Yeah, that's the progression. McDonald's and work.
Yes.
It's always been that way. This is new.
No, 12 times probably, more or more. Greg will back me on it because I'll tell him sometimes I'm not there yet. I'm stopped.
Okay, what again, help me with the name again.
Greg.
Embroiderer.
Sydney.
Oh, Sydney.
Sydney, chime in. Does this seem normal to you?
Sydney.
Yeah.
Sydney could be still listening. She was listening.
Now she says, she's still listening.
Oh, let's see. She just texted. Let's see what she says here.
Probably nothing to do with your parking spot.
Oh, I work at the dermatology place, just cleaning though.
Okay, so she's in the building.
Everything.
She's in the building.
Yes, she's in the building. So she might be getting some sort of product for you, maybe.
I do have a little issue right here, but I got some.
Better Lance that.
No, God.
Lance the boy.
Okay, Oklahoma State. Let's see if there's anybody else. Oh, Cal. How about Cal?
I like Cal.
I like the quarterback there.
I like Cal.
The young quarterback.
Who is he?
He's got the long hyphenated
Say
last
his name.
I don't know it. It's something. It's really long.
It's crazy.
It's really long.
Jared.
It's not that hard to say though. It's Sagapolote. If I could see it in front of me, that's not it. That's not it.
I'm looking at it.
That's not it. I know that for sure.
Sagapoloute. Sagapolote.
Sagapolote, maybe. It's not, you're close.
Close.
It looks like that.
First name hyphenated. Jaron Cooey. Sagapolote.
He's good. Long name. Good quarterback.
Cal's got a sweet game to open the season. I think it's week 0. Is it week 0?
Let me see.
UCLA.
Oh,
they open up.
I don't think that's
not 0.
No, that's
week
not
1.
0.
But that's going to be a sweet game. UCLA has to go to Cal. That's a big deal.
Cal, how about Cal just as a program hanging in there to this level? Were they even a consideration to make the wow? If Cal makes the playoff, that'd be kind of cool, actually. In a weird way, I cheer for Cal. Oklahoma State.
Trying to find when that game ends. UCLA, Cal. I don't see that yet on here.
Does Cal play UCLA this year?
Yeah, I just said that.
I know.
Okay, it is week 1. He's right. Week one. That is hey, and this is a dream for Bill because we love our all day football.
Tell me it's a 9 p.m. kid.
Oh, it's even better. 9:30 p.m. 9:30. UCLA at Cal. UCLA is a 1.5 point favorite right now.
Wow.
At Cal.
Wow.
That's an interesting game off the bat.
That's a really
Bob
interesting
Chesney.
game. I wonder if that will draw. Will that draw?
In Berkeley?
Is it in Berkeley?
It's at Cal, yeah. It's at Cal.
Yeah, it'll draw. It'll draw. That game will be interesting. You're right. God dang. That's an interesting week 1 game.
Because week 1's not very good.
People keep telling me zero's good. I looked at it, pretty good.
Week 1's not very good.
It's not.
No, it's like
That's what Greg says.
there's a couple games. There's nothing great. But this game's a great game. In my mind, I love seeing Cal UCLA. That will fire me up. I'll watch the whole thing. I'll be up till 2 a.m.
Who are you taking?
What's that? I'm going Cal.
I'm
taking Cal.
I see that.
I'm going Cal.
God dang it,
They did show something also that
Chesney.
I don't know why I saw this yesterday. This would be a weird idle chit chat. They showed someone said, I just dropped my daughter off at Cal, just moved her into Cal. And they showed this is what it's like right around here. Then they showed a homeless community that had to be 3,000-4,000 people.
Really?
It was just unbelievable.
Right there,
right by Cal,
campus?
basically on campus, basically right there on campus. Just tents and it was bizarre to see.
Welcome to California.
Yeah, it was bizarre to see. That would be interesting.
I'm sorry about that.
Okay, when I looked at this list for the, I thought there's no Big Ten teams listed. So
I know
we just think status quo this year for the Big Ten. You got your 4 teams.
Well, who would you pick for that?
For sure, Indiana, Oregon, Ohio State are givens for the playoff at least.
Who would come from nowhere?
Well, that has to be Nebraska.
Nebraska's a candidate for that.
Yeah, why would they? Who else would you pick as a candidate besides Nebraska?
Well,
they have
it's got to be. It has to be an unranked team in this situation.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's got to be unranked. So
unranked.
Yeah.
Illinois.
So Illinois would be. Why would Illinois not be mentioned?
Yeah, why would they not be mentioned?
Yeah.
Seriously,
they should be mentioned.
So you can't put Michigan. You can't put Penn State. You can't put Washington. Those are all ranked teams. Iowa's even a ranked team.
Yeah,
they fit this conversation.
Iowa's
pretty
close.
simple. It's Nebraska.
Nebraska, Illinois.
Nebraska, Illinois.
And is it Minnesota,
in terms of the teams receiving votes in the AP poll, Illinois, Minnesota are Big Ten teams that are in that conversation.
Yeah.
You can't put Minnesota in there?
I would sure put Illinois ahead of Minnesota. If it were me, that's where I'd go. But they keep, which I can't figure out, they just keep raving about this quarterback. And then, like I said, I saw him play against Purdue. And in Nebraska, they hammered Nebraska 24-6. But it wasn't like the quarterback play. Just that was I don't even remember him making a play.
No, not many.
No.
Lindsey's his name.
I'm gonna pull up his stats from last year.
Lindsey.
Just pull up the Nebraska stats. I'd love to see.
Drake Lindsey last year, he played the whole year. 2,300 yards passing, 18 touchdowns, 6 picks. So good ratio there, but nothing doesn't blow you away.
I'm not going to ever have a great numbers at Minnesota.
No.
So not bad.
I mean, in a win against Wisconsin, he had 90 passing yards, 18 of 24 for 90 yards. There's a lot of short completions in that game.
That's what they do. They do a lot of that. Hey, they love him in the NFL, or they like him.
Big arm.
Is he?
Big arm.
Big dude, too. Big guy.
6'5", 230.
The interesting part about quarterbacks now, you know where you hear the most information on them? Manning Academy. The summer, that's where you hear the main.
Okay.
That's where he was big. And this one's like, oh, man. So everybody's there. And the who's who is at that event. And they have all these campers there, but then all the camper whatever that what's what I'm looking for. Counselors are all big time quarterbacks.
Yep.
And so they everybody gets to see them throw and do their thing.
So they participate.
They participate. They're out there throwing it. Yes.
Against Nebraska, Drake Lindsey was 16 for 20, 153 and a touchdown, no picks.
Pretty good then.
16 of 20.
Yes, 16.
It's pretty good.
Just a lot of short.
You know what's aggravating about that loss though is that the next week Minnesota hosted Iowa and lost. Sorry, they went to Iowa and lost 41-3.
No, I remember.
The next week,
that was bad. It's a rough. Hey, that's
41-3 at Iowa.
You just had a little rough conversation there.
It was rough.
That's rough.
Did you guys? Is it on the rundown at all, Jake, about this brand new story breaking out?
Did you see the rundown?
I did, but I don't remember it.
Which one?
About this brand new story now of all these guys coming back from the NFL.
Yeah.
I did see that late last night.
It's insane. Listen to it this morning.
Can you please explain it?
So there's players right now that have filed, even though some of them are still in camp, and they're filing to come back. So they
NFL camp.
They have that 5th year.
Yeah.
Of it, and they're talking about. So the final cut is on August 30th. That might throw in another. I don't know what the number is going to be. Maybe 30 to 40 people that have a year of eligibility left that have been cut. Mm-hmm. And people say, well, if they sign a contract now, they're going to have opportunities to be added back in. There's several that have already been added back in to college.
Now, Seahawks running back T.J. Harden going to enter the portal. It says former Seahawks running back T.J. Harden plans to enter the NCAA transfer portal. Played at SMU and UCLA. That never should be even a headline that exists in this world.
No, it is though.
Cannell it was really good. He talked. It was just it went right up there with Calipari. He said he goes, well, you can't blame the system. because there is no system.
Good.
Just right up there with like that. I just talked to the team. There is no team.
There is no team.
There is no system right now. There's zero system. And then again, you can't fault the player. If all of a sudden, why would you fault him? If it's like, hey, legally, I can go back and I'm going to get cut here
and make money,
and I can go back and someone's going to give me $300,000-$400,000 to play in college.
I'll do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
How do you begrudge that?
Yeah. So there's not. It's just the system. So it's a classic. Well, don't blame the system.
There is no system, and people are going to wonder, are the Nebraska players? I don't think so. Like Sierra Wright. People were asking me, was that just movie thing, just a smoke screen? No, I don't think so. Now Sierra Wright would be a guy you would say, yeah, come back. We have an open corner
absolutely
spot.
Can start here.
I mean,
come on back.
But I have no knowledge that that's the case. And I don't think there would be anybody else that you'd see. And here they come. It'll be about 10 a.m. today. There'll be a headline.
Well,
right, head back to Nebraska.
I mean, Pete Nichols said 16 players have been granted a fifth year and are in the NFL right now.
16.
This guy named Jack Pyburn, edge rusher, had 2 sacks for Tampa Bay in their last preseason game. He might go back to college. He had 2 sacks in the preseason, but still.
You know, right now that every single, these GMs at these colleges are going, okay, who's going to be available here in a week?
Absolutely.
Guarantee Nebraska has the list of everyone that's going to be, okay, who's the fifth-year guys that potentially get cut, or maybe not even get cut, you could contact them.
Mm-hmm.
So they're playing for the Bears.
Yep.
Hey, FYI.
And they've been working out.
FYI, if you want to come on over, just turn your stuff in, turn your playbook in at the dorm, and then come back over here, and then we'll got something for you.
You don't have to make it hard. It doesn't have to be. Just come over and play. You're in shape. I mean, you don't have to get in shape. You're in shape.
Nothing really makes sense.
Not really, does it?
The Indiana guys were just kind of just hanging out.
They weren't on an NFL roster. Yeah. If these guys went in camp, NFL camp, the guy had 2 sacks in the game. I'm going to go back to college.
It doesn't make sense. But Bill,
we'll get more to this after the break.
There is no system.
No.
Just talk to the team. There is no team.
One of the best,
quotes ever.
It is.
Calipari.
I just talked to the team. There is no team.
He gets to Arkansas. There's no players on the team. 0.
Before
the team meeting,
it's
just Calipari up there talking to nobody, just him and his staff.
I bet you Calipari's pretty hysterically funny.
I bet he is. I bet he says I bet he says some sarcasm that is just you just fall out of your chair laughing. Now someone's getting pummeled at the table, but somebody else, you're walking out there and go, how about that one? Cal got him.
If you are hungry for breakfast, brunch, or lunch in downtown Lincoln, where should the Breakers go this morning?
Fogbird.
Early Bird's open right now at 19th and K with free and spacious parking.
No, you don't.
It's clearing up.
It is cleared up. They've got breakfast tacos, breakfast nachos, variety of waffles, French toast, pancakes, and the world famous hash holes.
Hash
hole.
Stop by.
Wow.
Open every day.
I dined there
open
yesterday.
till 2 p.m.
Did you seriously?
Went straight from here over to the Bird.
Who'd you meet with?
What's that? A group from Fort Calhoun.
Really?
Yeah, the group from. So it's kind of a deal. These guys are incredible. And so they have this big fundraiser that Mike does and for this Husker night, and it's incredible. They have a VIP, they have photographers, all this stuff. It's where me and Farley were at.
Yeah.
So I said, hey, I've done this before. I thought it might work out. So if some people have interest, I said you can raffle off a breakfast with me, and I'll go to breakfast.
Oh,
with
that's
these
a
fans.
nice thing.
And so so the guy gave like $1,000.
That's nice.
Nice.
So we get there, right? And so it's my job. We get there, and I hang out with them for a long time. And then I pay for breakfast. That's part of the deal. They paid for breakfast too.
Wow.
I go because I haven't told her. I walked up to the lady. I go one bill, my bill. I get there. I go. I'll take the bill. She goes, sorry, I've been taken care of. The guys came down. They drove down from Fort Calhoun.
Mike,
you know where they went? Mike wasn't with them.
Oh,
you know where they went then? Went over to Speedway.
Oh wow.
The museum.
That museum's awesome.
Yeah.
Check that out.
God,
Very
people
cool
are doing
place.
stuff.
People are doing stuff. That's the first thing I thought, and they were all happy. They had a lot of questions.
Wow. So it's not going so bad out there.
It's not so.
Early Bird, 19th and K. When we come back, Alabama, Tennessee are bringing back better times. I'll tell you why on Early Break of the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Transform your home in one weekend and save big money at Menards. Menards carries Purdy paintbrushes, roller covers, prep tools, pails, kits, and more. to help you get the job done right. Purdy brushes have been handcrafted in the USA for over 100 years and are the #1 brand preferred by professionals. Save big on Purdy painting tools now at Menards and get your painting project started today.
Save big money at Menards.
When your business is ready for its next move, I'm here to help make it happen. I'm Corey Vandeweghe, Commercial Loan Officer at Midwest Bank on 70th and Pioneers Boulevard. Lincoln is full of bold ideas and hardworking business owners, and I'm proud to support the people driving that progress. Whether you're launching something new or investing in growth, I'll work with you to find lending solutions that move your business forward. Swing in anytime. I'd love to hear what you're building. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank, member FDIC.
Nebraskans love beef, but they love bison too. Tetmeyer Buffalo produces and sells all-natural, grass-fed bison meat from here in Nebraska. Never had bison before? Call or text Trent at 402-875-1198 to place an order or learn more about Tetmeyer Buffalo. There's nothing like a good local sandwich shop, and that's exactly why Sid's Deli and Subs is here in Lincoln. Stop by Sid's on the south side of 33rd and Cornhusker for fresh cut meat and cheese on fluffy, fresh bread. Sid's Deli and Subs open 10:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. on the weekdays and 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. on the weekends.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Graham Tire presents life's greatest adventures.
Okay, take the worm, put it on the hook. Now bring your pole back and throw it forward. And just let the fish come to you.
I got a bite! It's a big one, Dad!
Great road trips start with great service. Graham Tire, your tire store next door, with 5 convenient Lincoln locations, getting you to the places that matter most.
At Anderson Ford, we offer a 5-day return or exchange policy, so you can make sure the vehicle you choose is the best vehicle for you. No pressure. Right now, lease a 2026 Ford F-150 for $195 per month for 36 months. Experience better at Anderson Ford. Stock number 1009974. $195 per month lease for 36 months with approved credit. 7,500 miles per year. 10,000 due at signing. No security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees expert. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 8/31/26.
Hey, Jake, you know what I love almost as much as the Big Red?
Big scores on the field.
Good guess, but nope.
Big spikes on the court.
I love those too, but I'm thinking food. Like those big, budget-friendly portions you find at Buzzard Billy's.
Now you're talking. I love Buzzard Billy's. I love the shrimp po' boys and the blackened chicken.
You almost always find me enjoying gumbo.
Big plays, big scores, big wins, Big Red. Yep, love them all, especially
those big portions that are budget-friendly. Only at Buzzard Billy's, A-Market.
Here's your updated 93.7 The Ticket forecast, sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical. A dense fog advisory continues. Mainly clear, with fog in spots early today, with daytime highs approaching 84. South winds around 5 miles per hour. Lows dip down to about 68 tonight, mainly clear skies. That's your updated forecast on Lincoln's home for the Kansas City Royals. 93.7 The Ticket. I'm meteorologist Kara Foster. Right now, 63.
For remote starters, audio upgrades, and more, there's only one place to go. Auto Sounds of Lincoln at 48th and O.
We're on the air.
Back
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
to more of Early Break
Simple, you are an idiot.
on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It doesn't have to be shrimp. I've got po' boys in New Orleans without shrimp on it. Just some
I always get a shrimp one. There's other ones that
Jake's
exist. I just don't
my
know.
first person I know is that infatuated with shrimp.
I love
mean,
shrimp.
his life
I
is.
love shrimp.
Yeah, he just.
I think
it changes my day.
I think you put tilapia on there.
Could you? Does it
mahi?
Does it have to be fish?
Yeah. Somebody chime in.
I don't think it has to be.
I don't
fish.
think so either. But
I've
anyway,
never heard of like a chicken po' boy though.
Yeah, I'm with you. on that.
This is another cake conversation.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to cut this one off. I think it does need to be fish. Po' boy.
All I know.
We'll research on that one. What?
I tell you where you're going to go get it at. Buzzards.
Yeah, we'll get it at Buzzard Billy's in the Haymarket. Open for lunch and dinner. Stop by today. Great spot.
Great spot.
Saw this yesterday that we're bringing back better times in the SEC.
Unbelievable.
This was an announcement from Tennessee that apparently this year and next year, when they have the home game for Alabama, it's going to be in Knoxville this year. It's going to be in Tuscaloosa next year.
Unbelievable.
They are going to return the historic third Saturday in October, which means that both teams wear the home uniforms in both games. You'll have the Crimson of Alabama and the Orange of Tennessee, same game, 2 straight years.
Leave it to the SEC to do all the cool stuff, right? I mean, wow. That's a wow.
It's awesome.
I know.
The only place I've ever heard of this
Thanks for saying
beside that has been USC, UCLA.
Yep.
They're both home.
Thank you for that.
And it looks good.
Oh,
that's how it should look. All games should look like that.
How does that look?
Oh, incredible.
You can't take your eyes off of it.
I don't know if I'd be honest with you. If someone said pick one, I would pick USC,
I would
UCLA. The color matchup.
That game is beautiful.
Although,
but so the SEC figured it out.
Crimson and
you know what
orange.
that was? Guarantee it. Who did that?
Garth.
There's no doubt about that Garth did that.
Garth Glissman of Waverly.
Family from Pender. He got to Sankey. Probably got a hold of the guys over there at Alabama and Tennessee and said, hey, what do you guys think about this? Garth did this.
Hey.
He said like, hey,
try this one on for size.
Sankey, try this one on for size.
It's not Marty. That sounded like
Marty.
God dang, Marty. Missing in action. Haven't heard from him.
Wonder what Marty would think of this. I think it's really cool.
Imagine Nebraska taking their home uniforms on the road.
To where?
Well, pick the game. What is it?
This is a good iconic rivalry, Alabama Tennessee, right? Somewhat iconic.
It's got to
Nebraska, Iowa.
Be Nebraska, Iowa.
That Black Friday, it makes sense. Every year, do it.
Why not do it?
Both
red
teams
and
do
black.
The home. Absolutely.
Why not do it?
Make
Why
it
not
happen.
do it? Dan, and I know I don't know if Dannon's listening, but he has people that listen for him to the show. Please reach out to him.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
This is an idea. This could have legs to it.
This has legs. So let's get this.
This has stool legs to it.
Yeah. Please, Connor, email
Troy Dannon.
Email Troy Dannon. It'll be on. You can find it. It's on the website.
Say, do what Bama and Tennessee
Huskers,
did. Home
would it be
jerseys.
Troy.Dannon at Huskers.com? That would it be?
And he can say it's his idea.
Yeah. We're not going to take any credit for it. Just have him do it.
Wait a second. So if Nebraska, like this year, goes to Iowa, they would wear their home uniform.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That'd be sweet.
Would Iowa let them do it? Could Iowa?
Well, if they know it's going to be the same thing here, they can wear their home uniforms in Lincoln.
it's a
Sure.
home
Why
and
would
home
they
deal.
be opposed to that?
They shouldn't be.
And that
might make things.
It would stand out.
I think those two colors stand out.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Think about it. Now Iowa, I could see them trying to make this difficult, just because they're Iowa.
But they get it back. Then the other
Yeah, but you get wear your home uniforms in Memorial Stadium. Why would you push back on that if you're Iowa?
We need Keith Mann chime in on this. We're not trying to take credit for this.
No,
but we'd like it to.
It's your idea, but hey, listen, it's a tremendous idea. Would there be? Is there even what would be the distant second one?
Yeah.
It would be good. There's really not.
There really isn't even one.
You can't do Wisconsin.
No, red on red. That'd be bad.
That'd be horrible.
That'd be horrible.
Kind of funny, but
Illinois wouldn't look right.
No,
red.
Not
really.
No, just wouldn't. It'd be kind of cool, but not big deal.
Would it look horrible like Christmas at Oregon?
That would be interesting.
Red and green.
Not bad.
It's not red and black though. So
no, it's not. It's a distant second.
What about like Nebraska, Washington with that purple?
Distant second.
If Washington came in here and wore purple,
it'd be kind of cool. But people would be like, "Why are they doing that?" You know, nobody'd say, "Why are they doing that against Iowa?" But against Washington, they'd be like, "What's this about?
What's going on here?" Right. They do.
Nebraska versus Michigan. That'd be kind of cool, right?
If they allowed North Dakota to come in and where their home was, like, okay, what are we doing?
Yeah, why are you doing
this?
But Nebraska, Iowa, I don't know why it hasn't happened before. Like, why we bring this up for the first time?
I don't know.
Well, we are
because it happened. Because thank you to Alabama and Tennessee for doing this. That's why we're bringing it up.
Thanks to the SEC.
First time since 1970 this is happening. By the way,
thanks to Garth.
How about Garth getting that done? That's unbelievable. Garth went into Sankey, said, "I got an idea," and all of a sudden it just takes off.
Hey, just hear this out.
Yeah.
Just hear me out.
I bet he said it just like that. Hey, sit down.
I got an idea.
Say it again, dude. Be
hear
Garth.
this out.
God, it's Garth. Thank you.
Garth.
Maybe
Garth.
Maybe we here in Nebraska, Iowa will wear the home jerseys,
that makes
both
sense.
of them.
Once again, Bill with his
Nothing wrong with it.
Good idea.
It's cool. Do it.
And we're not taking any credit for here. Matter of fact, if someone asked, we have an athlete. Well, what are you talking about? We'll play Babe in the Woods.
We say that.
We'll play Babe in the Woods. I didn't know what you're talking about. That sounds like a great idea.
I slept through it.
Yeah, I was down by the embassy.
I was parked in the bus
Parked
stop.
by the embassy at the bus stop. I didn't catch any of it.
Rick Haven's song of the day is next. An early break of the ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mixed Concrete in Lincoln and Palmyra. Ready Mixed offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they cover the cost of CDL training. Apply with Ready Mixed Concrete today to be eligible for a $2,500 hiring bonus. From Nebco's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today with Ready Mixed Concrete. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
There once was a man from Nebraska who went searching for food in Alaska. When his stomach was rumbling while laying in bed, he could think of only one option, Führer's cheese spread. So he left it once and drove day and night to return back home for cheese spread delight. Now his stomach is full and the voice in his head tells him no more vacations without Führer's cheese spread. Find yours today at most local grocers.
When your business is ready for its next move, I'm here to help make it happen. I'm Corey Vandeweghe, Commercial Loan Officer at Midwest Bank on 70th and Pioneers Boulevard. Lincoln is full of bold ideas and hardworking business owners, and I'm proud to support the people driving that progress. Whether you're launching something new or investing in growth, I'll work with you to find lending solutions that move your business forward. Swing in anytime. I'd love to hear what you're building. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank, member FDIC.
Hey, Jake, you know what I love almost as much as the Big Red?
Big scores on the field.
Good guess, but nope.
Big spikes on the court.
Love those too, but I'm thinking food. Like those big, budget-friendly portions you find at Buzzard Billy's.
Now you're talking. I love Buzzard Billy's. I love the shrimp po' boys and the blackened chicken.
You almost always find me enjoying gumbo.
Big plays, big scores, big wins, Big Red. Yep, love them all, especially
those big portions that are budget-friendly. Only at Buzzard Billy's, A-Market.
You started your business to build something special. Now it's time to grow and protect it. At Pinnacle Bank, our treasury management services help you do just that. Through smarter payment technology, account administration, and fraud protection. So no matter the size of your business, you can get the most out of your financial operations. Request your free consultation at pinbank.com/consult. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Where there's smoke, there's flavor, and there's plenty of that at the Smokehouse at Super Saver in Russ's Market. Award-winning Old World recipes made in Lincoln since 1984 with many flavors and smoked sausage and brats to choose from. The Smokehouse has something special for every season. Brats and sausage for the grill, beef sticks and beef jerky for snacking, and smoked salmon, smoked turkey, and smoked hams for your holiday feast. Stop by the Smokehouse at Super Saver in Russ's Market today to fulfill your search for real flavor.
Bagels & Joe is the best place to start off your mornings this summer, and you can order your breakfast ahead of time on their app. This summer's cream cheese flavor is pickle. Pair it with a blueberry cobbler iced latte, and don't forget their Berry Breeze dirty soda. Stop by any of their 4 locations in Lincoln and their location in Seward. Bagels & Joe.
Let me share something to make life just a little easier. It's just one word, Bryant. If we need service on our furnace or AC, we call Bryant. Same thing goes for an electrical issue. If I have a problem with my faucet, a toilet, a drain, or a water heater, I don't need to know how to fix something. I just need to know who to call. And at our house, it's Bryant.
Bryant's Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. Just one call. 467-1111. Remember, we do whatever it takes.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
If you like freedom and you like floors, ditch the box stores and shop Freedom Floor and find the best luxury vinyl, tile, hardwood, laminate, carpet, and experts at Freedom Flooring. Visit our showroom at 4815 South 14th Street in Lincoln. If you like freedom and you like floors, ditch the box stores and shop Freedom Flooring, a Shaw Floors dealer.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Move over, Jake.
I'm moving. Jeez.
Thursdays are reserved for a man with a wider range of music knowledge than Jake could ever dream of.
This is the golden era. You would hear this on any radio station. You know, it wasn't like it is now.
Sure.
You know, you got country, you got R&B, you got pop, you got rap, you got rock. They didn't have that then. You heard everything.
A man who knows a good song when he hears it, just as much as a good diamond when he sees it.
You get a diamond!
Yes, I do get a diamond. I get a diamond, and that makes me happy.
It's time for Rick Heyman's Song of the Day, sponsored by Sartor Heyman Jewelers, on Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket.
Just let
All right, once again, Song of the Day from 1973, LaGrange by ZZ Top, 464-5685. 1 is bad, 10 is good. Texture Ready and Rick Heyman, Sartor Heyman Jewelers Song of the Day.
Lead us off, Steve.
Okay. There's a death.
Yeah, Frank Beard.
Yeah,
the drummer.
Yeah,
age 77.
Yeah, so you got to give it a 10, right? A 10
R.I.P.
for the death, and then I'd go 9.67 for the song. I'd give it like that if it's an incredible start to the song.
I was just gonna say I can't go quite as high with the over. It's a 10 RIP like we talked about. I can't go quite as high because the song doesn't finish with the same.
It dropped off.
It drops off pretty quickly.
You're right.
All of a sudden, I'm not a big guitar riff guy.
Too much guitar.
Too much guitar riff.
Fair evaluation.
But the start of it is so good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an epic. You take the first 30 seconds and it's like, I don't know what you just happened, but that was remarkable. And then so when it caught me, I was like, oh wow. Then you start listening, and then it just drifts on me.
It drops off.
All of a sudden, it drifts a little bit. So I can't go as high as that. So I can go with an 8-2-1. So it's still very
That's
high.
That's fair about it.
It drifts so bad at the end, but the start, it's like having a 10+ to start, and then it kind of drops a little bit. Like, what do you think?
It's a 10 RIP. It's probably 6-8 song wise. Because I factor in the end of the song.
I do. I'm the same way. If
one song.
Jake would have cut the song earlier, probably would have got like a 9 something from it. Then all of a sudden, it just kind of drifted on me.
I lose focus during the last part of that song. I kind of just check out. So that's why I got to dock the score. But it's a 10 for RIP to Frank Beard.
Yes, 7-6 for Connor.
7-6. All right, we are joined now by Rick Heyman, Starter Heyman Jewelers. Rick, good morning. Pretty solid scores for RIP Frank Beard. LaGrange, ZZ Top this morning.
Yeah, everybody on the chat was like a 10.
There's a lot of high scores in the chat for sure.
Except for you guys.
They just gave out 9s and 8s.
Yeah,
Rick, what are you talking about? I gave a low score.
Yeah. And the song does drift, Rick. It does drift away.
I know it drifts, but, hey, it's not Mungo Jerry. I know that.
Exactly. It's not.
In the summertime.
In the summertime. You couldn't do a conga line to this song. So
it'd be a very strange
Greg
conga.
will not have a conga line on when we have our Tree of Trust.
Yes, the Tree of Trust conga line. Now, guys, it's a conga line, not a Congo line.
Congo line.
No, we do Congo line is what we do here.
Yeah, we do a different type of line.
We do the Congo line.
It's a different type of line.
You've
Yes,
seen our line.
yes.
Congo is a country, and a conga is a drum.
Okay.
We do
It's a little different.
You should see the Congo
Yeah,
line, though, Rick. It's pretty
We're doing
cool.
the Congo line, and we're sticking with that.
Hey, I want to
yes.
tell you a word that I coined, and I think it's appropriate, and then we'll get into some trivia and ZZ, but I call it the Husker Dome, and I named this after a Steely Dan song called Gaucho.
Okay.
If you've never heard that song, pull it up. It's about some dude that, is an athlete and gets into some trouble. But, it's the Custer Dome there, but the Husker Dome here, to me, is the whole sphere of everything around Nebraska. I call it the Husker Dome. So we're sitting in the Husker Dome right now.
Okay.
All of us.
Okay.
So when I mention Husker Dome, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Got it.
All the radio shows, all the TV, all the hype, all the everything around the Huskers is the Husker Dome.
Got it.
We're in the Husker Dome.
Got it.
Okay, and by the way, if you want the best po' boys you ever had in your life, come down to La-Di-Da. Let me tell you, you can get any kind of po' boy you want. You can get lobster, you can get shrimp, you can get redfish, grouper, all of them. So po' boys are great.
All fish there, by the way.
Does it have to be fish?
Yes, that was our question. Was that?
Usually is.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
usually is.
Okay.
It's a mayonnaise thing with some Cajun stuff in there, and then the meat on these specialized buns that are awesome. Okay, first time I ever heard ZZ Top, I think I was 14. I was in one of my first bands, my second band, which really wasn't a band. I mean, we were just a basement group of guys, and the guitar player, who at the time was just a phenomenal guitar player, unfortunately met an early demise. But a friend of mine, Mark, and he pulled this album out. He goes, "You guys got to listen to these guys. This was this record, the very first record." And I didn't quite get it at the time because I was more into different stuff, but he lost his mind over these guys, and he could play all these riffs, and I appreciated their talent. But they were really weird at the time. The early 70s, this kind of stuff, it just wasn't a big thing, but they made it a big thing, and they were incredibly talented. And so I wasn't a huge ZZ fan until much later, 25, 30 years later. I started really listening to them and appreciating them. And they were fabulous musicians. Like you guys talked about, I think somebody on the chat said, listen to Frank play those drums on that song. It's true. I mean, the guy was a jazz drummer, just incredible. And of course, Billy Gibbons, excuse me. I really appreciated Billy when I saw him on an episode of Live at Daryl's House with Daryl Hall. And I recommend you guys go watch that. This guy is a freak. He's got something about him. I call it fairy dust about these real superstar types who have this thing about them, and you can't explain it. It's just charisma, and he had it. So incredible. And Frank was the guy that didn't have a beard, but his last name was Beard. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, crazy.
Okay, so here's a little trivia. They went out and they started out, and they immediately had a hit record. They ended up touring for 7 straight years. And so these guys are all like 400 years old in rock and roll lives. So the fact that they're passing at an early age is not a surprise. And it's unfortunate, but it is, these guys really beat their bodies up. But Dusty Hill, when they came off the road, they were so burned out, he got a job at the DFW airport, even though he was a multimillionaire, saying he wanted to feel normal and ground himself after years of touring. This was in 1978. He was working at the Dallas-Fort Worth airport.
Wow.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah, that's interesting.
Isn't that crazy?
So strange.
Yeah. It's because he wanted to go back to like real life, see what it was really like. But Frank Beard, unfortunately, I don't have a ton of trivia on him. I hadn't had time. We did a quick switcheroo. I was going to do a different song, but we decided to do this. So that's my input on ZZ Top. Fabulous band. There's only Billy left. Who knows what it's going to be? They're still out touring and playing. I don't know. They're going to replace him with somebody because you got to. It's that simple. So here's a tip too. I'm so excited about new music. There's so many good new artists out there that are coming through social media and YouTube and stuff. A guy named Marcus King is sort of these guys kind of on steroids. So I recommend taking a look at that guy. He's a young guy, fabulous guitar player, and got a great band. So Marcus King is sort of coming around that vein. So Stump the Sippers and the coach.
Here we go. Sips first.
Sip is first.
Steve.
Has ZZ Top sold 40 million, 70 million, or 50 million albums?
Say those again, please.
40 million.
Yeah.
70 million or 50 million.
Kind of an odd sequence. I will go with 70.
You get a CZ, it's 50 million. I'm guessing it's 150 million. That seems very low to me.
Okay.
Over to Bill.
This is for Bill Busch.
And the coach. The coach is finally back for Stump the Sippers and the coach.
He missed 1 week.
Was their first name the Texas Mudbugs, Moving Sidewalks, or Miller's Farm?
Miller's Farm, 100.
You get a CZ. It was Moving Sidewalks.
I like the quick, confident guess, though, Bill. No second guess.
He's confident always.
Yes.
But and that's great. I like that. You get make a commitment. And are they, for everybody, are they in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Yes or no?
Yes. We're going to yes.
Hundo.
Three diamonds. Yes. 2015.
Okay.
Rick, what's happening right now at Sartor Heyman Jewelers?
Sartor Heyman, diamonds.
Hey, everything is happening at Sartor Heyman Jewelers. Let me tell you, we are having business off the charts, and we're getting people from all over the state coming in thanks to the Husker Dome, and especially 93.7 The Ticket and Early Break. Don't forget your Husker jewelry. We've got the corncob earrings with the emeralds for the leaves. We've got the pendants. We've got the state outline with the little ruby or the little diamond where Lincoln sits. We've got all kinds of Husker jewelry. You got to go online, check it out. Come in the store. We've got even more stuff. We got watches. We got rings. We got pendants. We got all this stuff. It starts at about $89. Now, you can surprise your gal. Just get her something. You got to have your bling if you're going to go to the Husker, inside the Husker Dome. Anywhere you go in the Husker Dome, you got to have your bling on. So come into Sartor Heyman, check us out. So price of gold is at an all-time, not an all-time, but close to an all-time high. We buy gold. If you've got old broken rings, chains, things like that from your wife, your mom, yourself, bring them in. We're going to pay you top dollar, and we give you extra if you trade it. So make sure check your old drawers, check the jewelry boxes, find that stuff. It's worth a lot more money than you think. So bring it on in. Hey, Sartor Heyman, don't forget, 10% off for breakers, 121 years in business, 4 generations in Lincoln and Grand Island. When only the best will do, we are the official jeweler of the Husker Dome, SartorHeyman.com worldwide. Don't forget to put in the code TICKET with a capital T to get your 10% off.
Rick, always
Thank
good
you,
stuff.
Rick.
Thanks for the time. We'll chat with you again next week.
Bye-bye.
Song of the day was LaGrange by ZZ Top. R.I.P. to Frank Beard, age 77.
77. He's a Texan, a native Texan.
With no beard.
No beard.
Apparently
Last
no
name Beard,
Last name
didn't have a
no
beard.
beard.
Wow,
Band's
that
known
was-
for having beards.
Nice job by Rick on that, by the way, to play LaGrange. That's the song I thought you should have played.
I'm sorry I failed you. Rick did not.
He did somewhat fail us on that.
Hour 2 is next, an early break on the ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions with pay starting at 23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offer great pay, health, dental, and vision, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
Sometimes good people make mistakes. When you find yourself in need of an attorney, call Liberty Law Group. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group will defend you in court and protect your freedom to get you the best possible outcome and the justice you deserve. Trust your freedom to Liberty Law Group, the best criminal attorneys in Nebraska and Iowa. Call them today at 877-404-5238. That's 877-404-5238. Or check them out online at libertylawgroup.com.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at gainatrucking.com.
Visit any part of Southeast Nebraska, and you've seen the impact of an SCC grad. At Southeast, we're redefining the community college experience. You'll do more than build a career. You'll build the place you call home. At SCC, Grad had an expert who did more to build them up, to focus their drive, to shape their resolve. Southeast Community College. Let's do more.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
If one of the things running through your mind as a business owner is the recurring worry of possible cyber attacks, you can let out a sigh of relief. Hamilton Business Technologies has you covered. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we offer real-time threat monitoring, advanced security protocols, and more to keep your data safe from harm. We care about the success of Nebraska businesses and communities like yours. Learn how we can help you at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
You started your business to build something special. Now it's time to grow and protect it. At Pinnacle Bank, our treasury management services help you do just that. Through smarter payment technology, account administration, and fraud protection, So no matter the size of your business, you can get the most out of your financial operations. Request your free consultation at pinbank.com/consult. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Hi, Sean Callahan here with Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and new Sierra and Silverado trucks continue to roll in, and August is a great time to upgrade. Right now, get new GMC Sierras for under $50,000. Or get 2.9% financing for 72 months plus $1,500 bonus cash. Visit us in Louisville or anytime at koppelcars.com. Stock number G306367 with approved credit.
93.7 The Ticket is Lincoln's home for Kansas City Royals baseball in 2026. Catch all the action as Bobby Witt Jr., Salvador Perez, Vinny Pasquantino, and a pitching rotation led by Cole Reagans try to lead the Royals back to the postseason. That's Kansas City Royals baseball all summer long. On the air in Lincoln at 93.7 The Ticket.
Here's your updated 93.7 The Ticket forecast, sponsored by Bryant Air Conditioning, Electrical, Heating, and Plumbing. A dense fog advisory continues until 10 a.m. today. Mainly sunny skies develop with fog and spots early today, with daytime highs approaching 84. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mainly clear skies. Tonight, lows dip down to about 68. That's your updated forecast on Lincoln's home for the Kansas City Royals. 93.7 The Ticket. I'm meteorologist Kara Foster. Right now, it's 63 degrees.
Hey guys, it's Austin Norman with 93.7 The Ticket. Join me and Todd Euler this Friday night at 7 p.m. to kick off the 2026 high school football season with a game between Lincoln Northwest and Lincoln Standing Bear. Friday Night Lights action is back, and you can catch it all season long on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just their professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, our passion. For happier, healthier, furry friends.
Wake up, Lincoln.
I overslept. Damn rooster didn't crow.
It's time for Early Break, sponsored by Pinnacle Bank. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's 93.7 The Ticket's Jake Sorensen.
I'm wrong, but I'm not.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
If I were a feral cat.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
You get one team. Mine's the Houston Oilers. I'm not the Texans, and I'm not the Titans, so I'm out.
This is Early Break.
Welcome back to Hour 2 on a Thursday. Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, Bill Busch on Early Break. Hour 2 sponsored by our friends at Pinnacle Bank. Member FDIC equal housing lender Doug Gans will be in the building in about an hour.
The G-Man.
The G-Man.
The G-Man will be here.
He'll be here.
What if he'll be in a sweater vest? We'll have a lot of things to talk about.
He's always well dressed.
What if he's going to bring us any sort of gifts? Gans, if you're listening, we'd like a gift.
You don't have to bring a gift.
He kind of does.
He's brought in golf balls and sandwiches.
He'd like
before
a gift.
And
Would we not like a gift?
I would like a Reuben.
I'd like a Reuben. I'd like a sandwich.
Breakfast Reuben.
If you can wrap that Reuben in tin foil, that'd be awesome.
That'd be awesome.
Keep it warm.
It's a small ask, small ask here.
Asking the president of the bank to bring us in a Reuben.
wrap up 3 Reubens.
Yeah, not that much for you to do, right? It's pretty simple.
He makes good Reubens, is what the deal is, right?
Well, he doesn't make them. That was from the LCC last time he got those.
I'm sorry.
Lincoln Country Club, the chef,
not
provided
talking
the
like I don't know what LCC.
Well, you've been there. It's where Harvey Perlman. You have been to LCC.
And Harvey saddled up, and what did he say?
Sipple, a little out of context.
So you know what LCC is.
I did not.
That's where the chef made the Reubens.
We should have Harvey on.
How would that go?
You know what? It'd probably be pretty good.
Probably pretty good. Let's have him on.
Harvey's got some serious cutting humor.
Yeah.
He'll cut you down. Well, he cut me down. He got me.
Yeah.
I didn't have a response.
I think he tried to sound like he was better than you, and I don't like that.
It did seem like that with the way he said that. Little out of context.
Yeah. No, I'm supporting. I don't know. You might park in the bus parking spot, but I'm okay with that.
God, that's amazing.
Now, if I'd have found out that you were there talking to Harvey Perlman, that'd freak me out a little bit.
That would really freak.
Yeah, really freak me out.
Yeah.
What do you
Harvey's
got for
in
it?
town.
Well, quick side note before I move on. Someone sent me this during the break. I confirmed it.
What?
We asked about a po' boy the first
Yes.
hour.
Okay.
This is
The history of the po' boy.
It says a classic New Orleans po' boy features crispy fried seafood, any
Okay.
capacity. It could be shrimp, could be whatever.
Okay.
It is seafood for a po' boy.
Okay. What else? What makes it a po' boy, though? That's the
A
question.
French baguette, fresh dressed toppings like lettuce, tomatoes, pickles, remoulade. Is that how I say it?
Remoulade. Okay.
Or mayonnaise.
Okay. There's something that has to
Louisiana
distinguish it from
style
a regular sandwich.
Louisiana style French loaf bread.
Okay.
That's
Okay,
what's
that's the
different.
key. The
That's-
bread is the key.
Not the
Okay.
remoulade.
Remoulade sauce is a big deal. It says here, part of that.
Yeah.
I don't know what remoulade sauce even is.
Well, go to Buzzard Billy's. They could
I
probably
guess
break it
try
down.
that.
for
We
you.
could do that for sure.
They'd break it down. You could bring it. Probably the chef come out of the kitchen and
You can
tell
help me
exactly
out.
what the deal is.
Walk you through this process.
I would like that.
464-5685.
It
Call
is.
or text. As always, yes, it is froggy outside.
Looks like smoke now.
It was
Looks
clearing
like-
up for a
Looks
while.
like there's been a forest fire someplace on West O.
Odd, isn't it?
Yes.
You don't. Fog is usually gone by now. Am I wrong?
No, it has not lifted yet. Still here.
What do you got, Jake?
Well, I keep seeing all these different posts from people on the forums and across social media that are panicking and freaking out about Nebraska's sellout streak. It is right now it's at 410 straight sellouts dating back to November 1962. We've heard all offseason long about the different cheap tickets for the Ohio game, for Bowling Green, for North Dakota. You've seen cheap student tickets as well for those coming back to college. I guess I would ask you this in terms of the sellout streak and its importance. Are we holding on to that purely for identity as a program? Or why is that still something that, I don't understand. I get why it's important, but everyone's saying that these tickets have been bought up for years by corporations and businesses just to make sure the streak continues.
It's very much.
Is it worthwhile to keep doing that?
It's very much a part of the identity of the program. I don't know why you'd worry about it too much. If it ends, you had this remarkable streak,
400 plus games.
Yeah, it's not like it gets wiped away. You still have that streak, and then you have the opportunity to start another one. Maybe all the conversation kind of goes away if they come out and hammer Ohio and look good doing it. Maybe the conversation goes away a little bit. But it's a conversation that sprung up organically. You totally understand why it's sprung up. These fans have been put through a lot. There's a lot asked of fans. It's very much a commitment. It's a financial commitment. It's an emotional commitment. It's a time commitment. It's a mental commitment. It's taxing to go over there and watch them lose. Fairly regularly. So I totally understand it. It's organic and it's sprung up organically. So I don't know if it ends, it ends. It was a remarkable streak. Doesn't have to be a horrible negative. You can start another one.
The activity of the game and the pageantry and all that stuff is incredible. But you have to factor in a lot of things with it too. One thing is just that, first of all, when things were starting, nothing was on TV.
Correct.
Maybe 61,
Right.
nothing's on TV.
No.
Then it went like me and Steve were back in the 80s, and it was 2 or 3 games a year
It's beautiful.
that were on TV. So
It was better times.
to get there and see it was a big deal. Every game is on TV. And, oh, by the way, we also have these TVs that are insane
Really
in the
good.
in the
Yes.
picture view and everything about it's like, hold it now. I can see this insane. Then also guess what else is on TV? All these other teams. Jake, there was a lot of times when I was growing up, probably as a youth. You know what games you watched at night? None. There was no games on in the afternoon.
Very,
in
very
the
rarely.
evening. In case you catch like a Notre Dame,
Very
Michigan,
rarely.
or something
Yeah.
weird. There wasn't games on. Now all these games are on. So there's a lot going on there. The biggest factor still is the success of the team. That's still the reason of the drop off. It's still the number. But no
hard.
matter what, it was going to be. But the places that I was at, like at LSU, it was never like, oh man, I don't know if we're selling out this game or not. No one even cared.
No.
If it was a game, then you have to also think about it in this nature, which has been our deal on the show, is that hard to sell out Ohio, North Dakota, and Bowling Green. That doesn't excite people for a game that they can see really good that's on TV, and it's going to be okay. It's like if you beat them really bad, okay, And if it's a really good game and you almost lose, then you're more upset than you are about anything. Like, how could we just how did we just beat Bowling Green by 3?
Right. So there's that, and it's not just. I mean, this is not just dragging Rule either. This issue goes back.
Rule.
This issue goes back to even Pelini.
Yeah.
Because they would get hammered so often in the big games. They get hammered. You know, they'd have good seasons, but you'd get to a big game and be like, oh my God, this is ugly, you know? So it's not a recent development. It's occurred over time. I totally understand it. And it is a thing. I think there's tickets, a lot of tickets available.
Right now, what I've heard is that the marketing strategy of this, and nothing against the strategy, but it's not been going well.
Well, it's getting pushed every day. These have changed in terms of the price.
So the 4 for $100 didn't all of a sudden just go crazy, and they were gone in an hour.
I'm sure they made some sales, but not enough to close to make it a sellout.
And if you do call down there, ask for Holly Adam, because she is a treat.
Talk to her personally.
Yeah, talk to her personally. Ask for Holly. You might get it. You might get 5 for $100.
KMTV did report earlier this week that there were like 10,000 tickets available for like Ohio State. Now I don't know.
November.
Somebody from there, like Keith Mann or somebody, could call and say that's pretty common, and I don't think it is. I don't know that it. I don't even know if they'd make that call, but that's a lot. There's tickets available. If you go to SeatGeek, it's easy to get tickets right now. Somebody called me the other day and said, "Hey, Sip, can you get me some tickets?" I'm like, just go to SeatGeek.
Yeah,
you don't need Sipple to get you tickets anymore. Right?
No,
let's go to SeatGeek.
Very simple to be able to have that.
Pay $27.
But at the same time, also a sale is a sale. So if they sell out and they're selling 6 tickets for $80, still a sellout.
Still sell.
I still count it. It's like, okay, and the place is still full. So there are opportunities here for people that could never get in. They couldn't
That's
afford
a good point.
You couldn't afford to take your family like that. Like what? It's different by seat, but right now, what would the general ticket cost? Like
for what game?
Let's just say Washington. What would if you purchase it through the ticket office? You're a season ticket holder, and the old day you got your ticket. It's probably what $100 and some.
Oh God!
I mean, to have that, I mean, 100 some. So my point is, all of a sudden you get. If I'm a family, I'm going like, hey, let's go to a game. We've never had this opportunity.
Yeah.
And if they go and they buy tickets, it's still a sellout. It's that still counts. They're still there. Because a lot of places, guess what? It doesn't matter. Go to some places and say, you know what? You guys can get in for $10. I don't think I'm going. UCLA, they gave every type of deal that they could possibly get. They've tried everything, and no one goes to the game.
All right.
One time they showed the stands last year, and it was obvious that all the tickets were giveaways because it was just elementary kids it was all just a bunch of 8-year-olds at the game, had no idea what was going on.
The time of their life.
They put those covers on the top of the top, the top section of the
But it's really hard for every place to have incredible, because here's the deal. If you want to watch a great game, you have to be able to feel the vibe of it. But when you're sitting wherever in the, it's like, okay, this isn't near as good to see as I can watch this on TV with what's happening. But you don't get the same energy. But so whatever they're doing, like I said, like that, I have totally praised them for what they're trying to get done. What do you got for us?
Officer McLeod came at me pretty hard.
Ooh.
And I wonder what Bill would say. We say this, and he doesn't understand it. I get it. McLeod, I think, is in his 30s, right?
I think so.
He says, continuing to say only getting to watch 1 or 2 games a year is better times. That's wild. Yeah, that's way better than getting to see every game. Ha ha. Not even remotely true. We've lost the romanticism. I mean, McLeod,
Officer McLeod.
Hey,
he's going to come to
How
the
about
station.
McLeod coming at us?
He's going to come cuff you.
What you got back there was this incredible romanticism. When there was a game on, you wanted to see every bit of it. You wanted to see what players looked like.
The warm-up when they came out, what they saw in their uniforms on the road, the white uniforms on the road.
It was
cool.
Wow. Like you didn't take everything for granted. It was an event for you. It was something you looked forward to. It was a special part of your life. Saturday can be that, but it's not nearly the magnitude now. The magnitude of a game being on TV was gigantic because you didn't see it all the time. We lost that. McLeod, you'll never convince me otherwise. So hold your
The feeling, and when you walked into the stadium, it was incredible. It was like, it was incredible.
Yeah.
Now it's not as incredible because you see everything,
all the time.
All the time. You have everything, you name it. It's like you're in the stadium, basically. So I would just say like that. When I grew up, I'm happy that I listened to games on radio,
and then occasionally got to see them.
And then you watch the Tom Osborne show at 10:30 on Saturday night, and they would play almost the entire game. I mean, it was like a lot. I mean, it was like, oh wow, this is a lot. And you couldn't wait to watch that replay because nothing else was on. That was a big deal to watch that Tom Osborne show.
We've lost the romanticism completely.
Well, think about this right now. You can Google if you want. Check this out, Connor. Because I told you when I was at Rutgers numerous years ago, every game is on TV. Right now, you have 18 teams. Every single game that they play is on national TV.
It's ridiculous.
We got some responses you might assume. Yeah. The text line 464-5685 from YouTube. First Reverend says this. Because the chat is all up in arms about the sellout streak.
Oh, they are. They are.
Reverend says, I love it when people come on a chat and talk about not wanting the streak to end, but never attend a game themselves.
Ooh, ouch.
Hypocritical. A little bit hypocritical, right?
Yeah. If
you're going to complain about it and you don't go to games,
if you're really upset about it and then you're not actually being part of it, there's something to that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. There's another part of the conversation that's interesting to me. I've always thought being a fan is being a fan no matter what. Now, I can be rigid on things. I don't tie it necessarily to winning and losing. I never thought of fandom that way. I just thought if you're a fan of the program, you're a fan of the program, and you'll stick with it. But not everybody defines it that way, and I understand.
What else you got?
Here's a good text from our friend Buster in Air Park. One of our many Air Park listeners. We love Air Park.
Come down and see us sometime,
He's a very rational take. He says, attendance is the one thing Nebraska fans can't control as we watch all the poor decisions made by the administration over the years. They should be happy it didn't happen sooner. I believe we will have a good year this year. Momentum will come back, but maybe this has to happen so that the administration, team, players, etc., understand what sort of product we actually want to see on the field. You can control attendance. He's right. That's what you can control.
That's a good take.
Yeah, really good take.
Good take.
One thing is that I don't want it to end. It's not like it's like no, you want it to continue on, and I'm also fine.
But if it's at the stretch that it is,
but I'm also fine with it if they sell tickets for $15 a piece. It's still a sellout. It doesn't have to be.
I agree.
So I'm like, if someone walks in and all of a sudden, hey, you could call a high school up. Hey, FYI, you can tell your parents like that. There's tickets available for this much to go, whatever it is. I'm still all for it.
Yeah. Would there be an announcement that the game's not sold out? How would that work?
I don't think so. Someone have to pry that out of them and say, hey, what's the situation? Is the game sold out? It'd be reporting.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I don't think they would
I don't know.
Report that.
I don't know how that would work, but anyway.
But they always announce during the game. I guess that's another Nebraska sellout. So you wouldn't hear that by Nate Rohr, the PA announcer, during the game.
Oh, he does announce that during the game. Okay. Well, yeah, that's something to listen for.
Call Holly, and if
Holly had him,
if you get a hold of Holly, you'll just feel better because she's incredible. She's right up there on the team Joni Duff.
Hey, anything else on the text line?
El Guapo in KC.
El Guapo.
He says, I think it needs to end. Fans have been kicked in the groin every year the last 2 decades and still showed up. All of our patience has garnered us bad hires and a mediocre product. Fans should demand more.
Well, one way to speak your mind is to not show up. I'm not advocating it. And why would you advocate it right now? I mean, the season hasn't started. Like I said, one way to temper this whole discussion is to play very well against Ohio. Play well. People know in this fan base know what good football looks like. Play good football. And then, the discussion will not go away, but it'll subside. Officer McLeod's still under my skin a little bit.
Yeah, apparently he's not taking shots at you. The officer's coming at you, Sip.
If he was sitting
I think it sounds like a guy in his 30s. That sounds like a guy in his 30s.
I want to respond to this because I did not say this. Someone says, I guarantee it would be breaking news everywhere if the streak ended. We're not saying that it wouldn't. It's how does that get reported? Is that something they announce themselves? I'm saying it's pried up by the Journal-Star or On 3 or the World Herald. That would be it's something they had pried up that information. They don't self-report that.
National story?
It would be a story. It'd be a blip story, though.
That's
it'd
what
be,
I think.
It's all it'd be. It'd be like, and then the sellout streak ended, but Nebraska beat so and so, and then they would just move on.
That's what I
they'd understand.
Yeah, it's a blip, but
Yeah.
it would get commented on
Yeah.
on ABC, CBS.
Sure.
It would get mentioned because it's a remarkable streak.
It is
Absolutely remarkable, and the fan base has been, like I said, just incredible with it. But they've done everything that they can. As far as trying to help and market and give you options to be able to do. But we all know there's been numerous games where it's a sellout, but the scan tickets were like 64,000.
Right, and you can see it.
Yeah,
now that's the other part of this conversation. You've definitely in past years, like the Iowa game last year, it's not, there's a lot of empty seats, a lot of them. Now, how visible does it get is the question. There'll be a point where it's so, well, hopefully there won't be a point, but there could be a point where it's so visible that you're just like, it's just common sense that no, there's no way that could have been sold out. I hope it doesn't reach that point, but it's come close on a few occasions.
But I mean, like you said, if Nebraska plays well against Ohio, like you mentioned, in bowling, bowling beats a night game, so reason to go watch a team
concert
at North Dakota game, and then if maybe you're 4-0 possibly if you win those games, beat Michigan State. Maryland's not a very attractive team, but if you're 4-0, and then it's Indiana. That's a natural sell-off. Indiana with 6, and then you have Washington, the blackout, and then you have Ohio State. So it's getting past these first 3 and looking good to setting the sellout being possible.
Right,
the streak keeping alive throughout the whole season.
I would imagine there's no chance in these first 3 that it implodes. Somehow it's going to be, we're getting this sellout. We're going to get through these games and then see how it plays out from there. But the number of the interesting part is the number of tickets available obviously means that they're not season ticket holders. So we said there's 10,000 seats potentially available. Is that what the number you'd said? Or someone said
for later games.
Later, that's right. It was Ohio State, correct?
Yeah, for later big games. Yeah.
Rob from Beatrice says, for the first time in my entire life, the ticket office called me personally yesterday, trying to give me deals for certain games. Yesterday. First time in his lifetime, Rob and Beatrice. So you got to effort. They're trying. They're doing everything they can to get.
This isn't on just so people know. None of this is on the ticket office or any marketing.
No.
This is all in the product on the field, and
Absolutely.
also it's still really hard because guess what?
Yes.
There's a lot of teams that are going to have some incredible product. I mean, is Indiana sold out for the season? I mean, every game I'd have a hard time believing. I mean, there's a lot of teams, guys, that are in top 5
everywhere.
That are top. Miami's not.
No,
they're not sold out.
Terrible.
And so it's just something that's so unique on how it on the history and the length of this. There's so many teams that they don't even talk about it. It's not even thought like this game's gonna be crazy because we got you're at Auburn and Georgia's coming in. Yeah, well, hang on. But if it's someone else, no, it's not.
I got you. Yeah.
And just what it's like to be able to what TV is like. Every game's on. The chance what it's like to watch them on your TV.
Right.
It's the photo. I mean, the vision is so insane to see. It is like that, and also it is pricey by the time it all goes together. The drive, the food, the hotel. I mean, is it still all the hotels? Are they still minimum 2 nights? It used to be 3 nights.
A lot of them are 2 nights.
Was it 3?
There was 3 nights at one point.
Embassy's 2 nights. Kindler's for sure 2 nights.
Is that right?
Yeah, at least have to.
Yeah.
Really?
Required 2-night stay.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yes.
Didn't know that. McLeod will be 39 next.
You're battling with the officer.
McLeod will be 39. I understand.
You're fighting with the police officer.
I would say this, Officer McLeod, is that we can speak from seeing both sides of it. You did not have a chance to know what it was like with the romanticism of that.
Sure.
So if you didn't know it, I understand what his take also. Now, this would not be good not to see it when it was actually pretty incredible.
God, it was.
So we've seen both sides.
He does say, I understand the romanticism, absolutely, ! But I would still rather watch it all.
Do we still consider Officer McLeod a friend? Because it got icy here.
It got a
little icy here. So I think we're going to have
like McLeod.
Might just be
come on, man.
Right
Officer
now,
McLeod,
close to being suspended.
No. He's
suspended police officer.
He's actually
he's had a lot of good information for us.
Yeah.
He's had a lot of good information for us from Columbus.
He likes to sit down with his boys and see it all. Now he kind of contradicts himself a little bit. Officer, I'm not arguing. He says,
officer.
He says, I'm not arguing that times weren't better, but some things have improved. That's one of the few things. Okay, yeah, I get you.
Oh, when I say improvement, that's one of the reasons. Yeah,
I can live with that, officer. I get it. You didn't, and Bill's right. You didn't get to experience the world like we did during better times. When I say better times, trust me, there were better times.
Yeah, there were better times. Sometimes people will ask, like to me, like, "Are you going to the game?" I'm always like, "No, I don't go," for one reason. You guys are kind of the local pundits. You guys are at the games. I'm watching other games along with the Nebraska game.
Yeah.
So I can comment on what happened on 4th and 6 and what went on. If you guys are,
I kind of admire
all you see is you guys see 6 highlights, that's how the show works, is to have somebody else that's like, okay, I saw this entire game. I watched this. I had the quad box going and have that. And then I watched it. And then bad ball, I don't watch. The chance of me saying, you see every play of the North Dakota game? I won't see every play of the North Dakota game.
I will. But I'm paid to do that. Yeah. All right, that's a good discussion. Connor, what'd you think?
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Bill's Thrills is next on Early Break in the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Pinnacle Bank on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
You started your business to build something special. Now it's time to grow and protect it. At Pinnacle Bank, our treasury management services help you do just that. Through smarter payment technology, account administration, and fraud protection. So no matter the size of your business, you can get the most out of your financial operations. Request your free consultation at pinbank.com/consult. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Visit any part of Southeast Nebraska, and you've seen the impact of an SCC grad. At Southeast, we're redefining the community college experience. You'll do more than build a career. You'll build the place you call home. At SCC, Grad had an expert who did more to build them up, to focus their drive, to shape their resolve. Southeast Community College. Let's do more.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions with pay starting at 23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offer great pay, health, dental, and vision, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
Where there's smoke, there's flavor, and there's plenty of that at the Smokehouse at Super Saver in Russ's Market. Award-winning, old-world recipes made in Lincoln since 1984 with many flavors and smoked sausage and brats to choose from. The Smokehouse has something special for every season. Brats and sausage for the grill, beef sticks and beef jerky for snacking, and smoked salmon, smoked turkey, and smoked hams for your holiday feast. Stop by the Smokehouse at Super Saver in Russ's Market today to fulfill your search for real flavor.
Good work, good people, good community. That's what Schweitzer Construction is built on. For over 40 years, we've been constructing commercial spaces across Lincoln and showing up for the community long after the last brick is laid. We're growing our team, and we're looking for hardworking people who want to be part of something that they're proud of. Come build with us at schwizo.com. That's SCHWISOW.com.
Here's your updated 93.7 The Ticket forecast, sponsored by Bryant Air Conditioning, Electrical, Heating, and Plumbing. A dense fog advisory continues until 10 a.m. today. Mainly sunny skies develop with fog and spots early today, with daytime highs approaching 84. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mainly clear skies. Tonight, lows dip down to about 68. That's your updated forecast on Lincoln's home for the Kansas City Royals. 93.7 The Ticket. I'm meteorologist Carol Foster. Right now, it's 64 degrees.
Lincoln's go-to for fun isn't new. It's a place that's been a staple of the city for years and is only getting better. Matson's Bowling and Billiards always has open bowling available with no long lines, unlike other centers. They have live music almost every weekend and great food at EJ's Bar and Lounge, with seating for 150 people. They have popular meals like the EJ Burger, pizza for the whole family, and famous EJ's Wings. Contact Sarah to book a party for friends, coworkers, or family at Matson's Bowling and Billiards, just south of 48th and Holdridge.
At Anderson Ford, we offer a 5-day return or exchange policy, so you can make sure the vehicle you choose is the best vehicle for you. No pressure. Right now, lease a 2026 Ford F-150 for $195 per month for 36 months. Experience better at Anderson Ford. Stock number 1009974. $195 per month lease for 36 months with approved credit. 7,500 miles per year. 10,000 due at signing. No security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 8/31/26.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just their professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, our passion. For happier, healthier, furry friends.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill. Open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road, just south of 14th and Highway 2.
We're on the air.
Back
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
to more of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you looking for a new way to put your skills to work?
I am.
Explore new options in the fintech industry.
Finance.
At Currency, a Sandhills Global company. They have full-time spots in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. Also, 4.5-day work week, attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more today.
Tell you one thing with that currency thing that Carson's got going. I texted him yesterday on a couple other items.
God dang, you text with Joey and Carson.
Yeah, all these guys.
He stays in the loop, so if you know
you have to stay in the loop. And they're all friends, too.
Yeah.
They're all friends. And they've been very, very successful.
Yes.
So that's why if you want to have that kind of success, you want to get involved with Carson right away.
Mm-hmm.
Because he can lead you down that path. And
Carson.
remember, the key to this whole thing is you don't have to be, you can come from any walk of life. All of a sudden, just like that, listen, I want to do the sales at Sandhills. They'll train you. And that's what you need to know.
Even from Columbus.
They need somebody that needs to have the work ethic.
Yep.
That's what Sandhills is all about. That's
work ethic.
That's why they have an event center.
God, what an event center, by the way.
They've changed Lincoln.
They've changed Nebraska.
What a little part of Lincoln out there.
Yeah. Rodeo,
they have all kinds of activity.
Rodeo is my favorite. I need to drive by there. I need to check it out.
See what the cleanup situation looks like.
That cleanup situation had to take weeks to get cleaned up.
How often they're hiring out there?
Could
the crew, like the crew.
I bet Carson could help you get hired out there. He'll meet you out there. If anybody wants to meet Carson, I'll get a date and time. You can meet him out at the event center.
They have to have a grounds crew.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Crew. Yeah,
probably a fairly substantial one.
Yeah,
and I wonder if that's a year. I bet it would be a year-round ground.
Oh, absolutely. Sandhills Global.
They don't stop out there.
They don't stop out there.
GoCurrency.com/careers. It's time for Bill's Thrills. Here we go.
The Thrills. Some call him the most interesting man in the world.
That is setting up the morel mushroom bonanza.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
We
There's gonna be
need it.
bonanza?
Mushrooms grow better with thunder and lightning.
Others call him Coach. But to everyone else, he's Bill.
I want to get one of those military ab stimulators for us to wear during the show. You see, I sent you today.
It's time for Bill's Thrills on Early Break.
As always, Bill's Thrills sponsored by our friends at Dynert Contracting.
Randy,
the king of remodels for your kitchen,
decks,
bathroom,
pool decks,
whole house, pool decks, and
multiple
more.
decks at your house.
Please call or text
You need
Randy
multiple
at 402-417-5204 at Dynert Contracting.
Think of the size of your house. You're going to put another level on. Sometimes you have to replace your deck, but no, when you're going to put another level on, that's where Jake is. And what's it by, Jake?
Oh, I just think of that
Pool.
sentence all the time.
Yeah.
Wow, we're thinking about putting a second deck by our pool. Okay.
The key word is thinking about it.
Yes.
No, it's not. That's not the key words.
Yeah.
The key words are second deck
Second
and
deck,
pool.
Pool. Those are the
Fine,
key.
fine.
Yes. Officer McLeod, are you okay with that?
Officer?
Sip has suspended him.
No, we we tied it up.
Okay,
We're fine.
good.
We're
All right.
fine. It's good to have that happen. Came across this in a different fashion. It's kind of it triggered a memory that I thought might come up, and this would be more. It's probably more. This would be better times, Jake. If it's okay with you,
I like
go back to better times. You might have some knowledge. Steve will have a lot of knowledge. Teach your kids about the history of the unique mystery. Teach your kids about the history of the unique mystery. They never talked about anymore. The Bermuda Triangle.
Oh,
interesting. The Bermuda Triangle
Good
is
job.
not. That was a common conversation amongst youth on a bus or something, almost often, weekly. You know what's going on at Bermuda? They found an entire cruise ship empty. They found the Bermuda Triangle planes. Just if you flew into it, just went down. Unbelievable. It was talked about as if you've not heard a Bermuda Triangle story in 30 years.
Why is that?
Nothing.
Why?
But the Bermuda Triangle, I mean, when you said it, it scared you.
Yep.
It'd be like, don't talk about it. Don't even talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
They would talk about all these, like I said,
hush
ships
tones
and planes and planes.
Amelia Earhart,
and I don't think that was.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure Amelia Earhart was not.
Are you sure about
you
that?
Brought it up.
Sure.
You brought up. You
oh, I
Google
think
it.
she was.
No,
I don't know that.
No chance. Bermuda Triangle is just off of Florida.
I know what it is.
Yeah, I don't think.
Hang on, I'm looking it up. Sorry.
I don't think so.
There's no chance that's where they think Amelia.
You're right. Though. Why does it never come up anymore?
Yeah. Why does it not come up anymore? It's not even talked about.
No, it did in our time.
And then pilots would talk about. Yeah, we were flying the Bermuda Triangle, and all of our gauges went blank, started spinning in circles. We didn't know what we're doing. It just goes on and on and on about this stuff, and it's not heard about. You need to teach your youth in your kids about what it would be like when you talked about the Bermuda Triangle, and now it's gone. You don't even hear about it. Don't hear one thing about it.
You're right.
Like that today, there's no chance.
It came up in my mind recently, but it was almost like you're talking about, like, God, nobody ever talks about the Bermuda
There's
Triangle.
no chance you're right on this, are you, Jake?
There was thoughts at one point. They were put down though.
Yes,
there was at one point a thought maybe she was. But
what do you mean at one point?
At one point there was a theory that it was the triangle, but it wasn't.
No,
it wasn't that.
What
so
was the point? At one point, I just sound suspect to me.
It's a widespread urban legend that she went down in the Bermuda Triangle.
Oh,
it's not
okay,
true
well,
though.
urban
So that's why I heard it before.
Okay, you heard the
I'm
urban
sorry.
legend.
Yeah,
No, that's all right.
I've heard the urban legend.
So you know about the triangle.
I'm familiar. I've heard the.
It
Bermuda
was something
Triangle.
that was talked about often, and there's not been a report in 30 years.
Nope.
Of somebody that you cannot believe what happened to me when I was flying through the Bermuda Triangle.
Connor knew the Bermuda Triangle though.
That was good, but that's just more of a history course. It was a common conversation about the Bermuda Triangle.
But I bet if I asked like Alex, what's the Bermuda Triangle? I don't know if he'd know
either.
That's good. That's a good point.
I don't think Gigi would be like going, "Oh yeah, I know that's where all things have happened." Remember the storylines that the cruise ships would be found empty.
Yeah.
But then the thing about this one too, that really wasn't reported on though.
No,
it wasn't. It's like
the whole thing seems like an urban legend.
Yes, everything. Yes. What else you got for us, Jake?
Well, I'm just looking up some things that disappeared.
Yes.
In
Oh,
Bermuda Triangle.
okay. I want to hear this. Yeah, I want to hear this.
Flight 19, 5 U.S. Navy torpedo bombers and 14 men in 1945 never came out of the Bermuda Triangle. The Collier ship of 1918, the USS Cyclops, never came out. Search and rescue boat
never
came out.
Never came
the
out.
Triangle.
A couple, a lot of these were in the 40s and the 50s. The Triangle.
There you go.
And then also there was never. Can you imagine, Steve? Let's say we were in 4th grade, and then your parents said, "Hey, we're going to go on this boat, but we're going to have to go right to the Bermuda Triangle." No, I'm not getting on that boat. I'm not doing it. You would not do it because that's how legendary the triangle was.
No, you're exactly right. It'd be like, what are we
not
doing?
This? If your parents tried to schedule a vacation there, anything from the text line.
We got a lot of response here. 464-5685. Field Stormer Mark says, I was always fascinated by the Bermuda Triangle and did a college paper on the subject.
Whoa. Yeah. Okay, we need to hear this.
I had the chance to meet Charles Berlitz, who wrote books on the subject. He was incredible. Field Stormer Mark.
So Field Stormer Mark, if you have that paper, so
send us the paper.
Could you please send us that paper? I'd like to read that.
Hey, by the way, just quick aside, John is arriving.
John
here? From Holdridge.
Okay, nice. We have some things to talk to him about.
No, we don't.
Got bags.
Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going.
Corey and Lincoln says, everyone knew Amelia Earhart was flying in the Pacific.
That's
It was
say,
the mystery.
That's what I mean.
Where she was
That's what I'm
flying when her
thinking.
plane went down.
And there's no
What
mystery
am I
at all.
reading here?
Yeah,
The
it was
Beatrice schools, like they teaching me wrong.
They
on
looked
Amelia
for they
Earhart?
looked for her plane in the South Pacific.
It was a strange thing to say.
Saying,
Jake.
and they
But
weren't
but
just
there's
off the coast
but
of
there's
Florida.
An urban legend about it. That's
There's
why.
not. There's not.
I
When
have
you said
some.
that, I immediately said
I have
that's not
some
true.
packing here.
Yeah.
Some.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The other bill says, guys. Digital instrumentation took away the magnetic advantage that existed in the Bermuda Triangle. The reason why they get lost or stranded is because their gauges stopped working because of large magnetic fields. The other bill.
Large magnetic.
Is there anything on there at all? Because there was legends, urban legends of cruise ships being found with empty. So
that's true.
That came up also. So maybe delve into that a little bit.
Large. I mean, what does large magnetic fields mean to you? I don't know what that means.
I'm not smart enough to know about that.
Right. Is there different magnetism in different spots of this world? Is that
sure there is.
Is the rate different?
Guess who's back again? Buster in Air Park.
Okay.
Buster says this. There's some good documentaries about the Bermuda Triangle on Netflix and Hulu. I would like to watch those.
I'd like to watch that. But it's not talked about today like
No,
we
it's
talked
not.
about it.
No.
It might come up once a week in elementary school.
It was common
It's
talk.
common talk.
It
just
was.
all just ran all of a sudden. Bermuda Triangle.
You would. You joke about it a
joke,
little
yeah.
bit. You know?
Jordan Wilbur says, I thought I was going to probably deal with the Bermuda Triangle and quicksand from what I learned in school back in the day.
Quicksand was another
The things
one.
you were terrified
That
of.
was another one.
Well, that came from Gilligan's Island
Yeah,
mostly.
it did.
You got
It
caught
did.
in quick because you thought when you went out every day, you're thinking, I might get in some quicksand.
Yeah.
And then you can't get out.
Did. You worried about it. Like,
Yeah.
if you're, I was on the Loop River a lot. And there was quicksand, but you weren't going to go
get engulfed
in it, where you couldn't get out.
Now
But there was that thought.
Yeah.
This is good from Kevin in Waukee, Iowa. He says,
Iowa.
This is great. We have a spot on our golf course at Des Moines Golf that we always call the Bermuda Triangle because balls just disappear. We can never find them.
Interesting.
And my boys always say it now as well. They said, nope, it's in the Bermuda Triangle. There. You'll never find the ball.
Never find it again. Thank you.
The boys wouldn't
They're
know
keeping it
anything
alive.
about it unless that happened, though. Wow.
Now, Sanderson has got a really
Sandy.
great take
This
on
ought
this.
to be good.
He's like, hold up. He says, the strangeness still exists in the Bermuda Triangle. The media does not cover it by design.
He's
got the antennas up
conspiracy theory. This is still happening, but
he took
all
a
of
shot
sudden-
at the media.
Yeah,
a little bit.
They don't respond to.
He's not wrong.
There's a lot of truth to that, and that was the big thing on the deal with the aliens. Like, we don't report this. We know more about
don't
them.
get Greg started on that.
There's more stuff in this, and if we
Yeah.
report this, then we're going to have the country will freak out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah.
just nailed it.
Yeah, all of a sudden, if they
You just
really
nailed
know
it.
what we know,
Right.
then it's like
Exactly. You nailed
they'll
this.
Freak out.
Yeah. It's almost like
Maybe
a
the Bermuda's
conspiracy.
the same way. Just let it be. Imagine that one. All of a sudden, we're going to do a story on that. No, you're not. No, you're not. Walk away from the triangle.
Someone says in this area, you can go experience the Bermuda Triangle of Sprague, Kramer, and Roca bars.
Yes.
I guess
The
they-
Bermuda Triangle.
Those aren't missing, though. You don't
Stuff
get
gets
lost.
lost.
Bermuda. You might get lost.
You might get lost.
Jake thought that Amelia Earhart went down
I
just
thought
off the coast of Florida. I'm like, no.
I've been told wrong my entire life.
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
Beatrice let me down on
It was in
Amelia
the South
Earhart
Pacific.
information
In the
here.
South Pacific.
Feels like
You were-
I don't think so.
You were the valedictorian.
I know.
He was valedictorian.
I thought
there
she
was
was lost in
22
the
of them.
Bermuda Triangle.
22 valedictorians. Jake was one of them.
I have also heard that urban legend. That's Connor wrote it on
About
the board.
Amelia Earhart. Hey, thank you.
Connor heard the urban
You got bad teaching there.
Really bad. Oh, I got it right here. If you like
Headline,
that.
please, Bill.
Teach your kids about the history of the unique mystery that never talked about anymore. Bermuda Triangle.
That's it. And that is Bill's Thrills.
So beautiful.
Sponsored by our friends at Diner Contracting. It is time to play the game show. Give us a call right now at 464-5685. A chance to win a business box of bagels. To Bagels and Joe, Amelia
God,
Earhart.
hey, Sandy did weigh in a personal text line. It's exactly like the UFO topic. It is.
Just gone away.
So right now, there's a chance that a plane disappears today in the triangle.
won't be mentioned.
But it will not. Imagine that one.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, imagine somebody's like that. Hey, my parents were missing. They were on flight 192 to the Caribbean. Yeah, we're not talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Just like the alien UFO topic.
Yeah.
There's
Roswell.
Yeah.
Yes. Roswell.
Area 51, yeah.
Yeah, Greg could do a seminar on it.
That'd be nice to have him come in and do that.
You should give that to us, yeah.
If he could just stay appropriate, we could have him on, but he cannot help himself.
He struggles in that area.
Yeah, he's so inappropriate.
Today's topic in the game show, Throwback Thursday, we're doing college football here. Not going that far back.
Okay.
Please go into the 80s.
I'm not going we're going the 2018 college football season.
Doesn't count as way back.
Bill, you were LSU.
18? Yeah.
2018.
That was Scott Frost's first season at Nebraska.
Okay, Frost's first year.
Frosty.
I was pretty
If you
embroiled.
think you know your 2018, college football, call us 464-5685.
I think.
Shut Up Sipple starts right now.
We've all been there. You're listening to the radio, and then that rage starts to grow inside of you. It starts to consume you. It gets to a point where you just want to yell, "Shut up, Sipple!" No, sorry. I'm sorry. Well, here's your chance. It's time to shut up, Sipple. Call now to play. 464-5685. Shut up, Sipple. Brought to you by Bagels and Joe.
464-5685. Call the Nick Down Sip and Bill in trivia, going for a winning week. 2-1, the record for you guys. As we approach 2018 college football is our topic today. We feel okay about this? Or
I do.
I mean, you should.
We're locked in, Sip?
Yeah.
I am. I'm texting
I'm saying
Sydney
you were
right
locked in 2018.
now. Oh, was I locked in on? Yeah.
Right now, I'm worried about you in this game because Officer McLeod has really set you back.
He's bothering him.
He's got under your skin.
A little bit.
Yeah.
He should have called in for the game show.
He laughed at me.
He laughed
said,
at
"Ha
you.
ha
Ha ha. How about that one? Ha ha.
We have Adam. How do you feel about 2018 college football, Adam?
Not very good.
Adam, do you listen? You ever watch football at all?
Oh, yeah, I watch tons of college football, but my younger brother is like really good at this. I don't remember like the stuff from the previous seasons like that. I mean,
yeah, I got
with
you.
a little
I'm
bit
with
of
that,
help
and
and a
that's-
reminder sometimes I can, but
Hey,
I
I'm
struggle with
exactly the
this.
same. I'm exactly
There's
the
nothing
same.
wrong with that at all. Where are you calling from, Adam?
South Lincoln.
South Lincoln. Nice. Thank you. Can you please text someone today that maybe we could build a breaker? Do you have a friend that doesn't listen to the show? Maybe, hey, try this out.
I think I can stir somebody up.
I like that, Adam.
Thank you. We like new texters. When we get new texters, we like that.
First question goes to Adam. Bill, lifeline for SIP for one question as always. Adam, Nebraska began the 2018 season with 6 straight losses.
Yep.
What Sun Belt team beat them in Lincoln 24-19 in the second game of the season?
Oh, I know that one.
Was that Northern Illinois?
No.
No, I think that was Andrew Bunch that had to start that game. Andrew they just couldn't get much going on offense. I think they ended up with 19 points.
It was 24-19 was the score.
Troy.
Brilliant.
That was I mean, Nebraska.
Northern Illinois is a great guess. You're not
But
out
they
of
did
bounds.
beat Nebraska the previous year.
Yeah, so you nailed it.
No,
You're in good shape.
That's a good guess.
It
is. It is a good guess.
1-0 lead for SIP. First question. What Oklahoma quarterback won the Heisman Trophy in 2018?
It's a layup. I mean, right? I mean, there's only one answer to this. I think he's a smallish guy that's mocked often on social media. They like show him they show like a can't say the word midget, but it's Kyler Murray.
Brilliant.
They will do that though.
Yeah.
I mean, he's mocked.
He's small. He's a small guy.
Yeah.
Quarterback for the Vikings
Shouldn't
now.
say that.
Starting quarterback. 2-0 lead. To stay alive, last question for you, Adam. What Ohio State quarterback led the entire country in passing yards in 2018 with 4,831 yards?
God. Bill.
Well, so there was 2 of them back-to-back years there that I was getting confused. I think this is the late Dwayne Haskins.
That.
You know that?
Correct.
What's
R.I.P.
Well,
Dwayne Haskins.
Kind of. I would have
wouldn't have
guessed
gotten
it.
it. I wouldn't have got. Who was the back? So who's the back-to-backs? Haskins and who else?
When was J.T. Barrett?
Well, Barrett and Haskins. I was getting the 2 of them confused. I wanted my Raiders to draft Haskins really bad, and he did not work out. So
no.
R.I.P.
All right, 2-1 lead. Bills in play for the win.
All right, now
win.
we got to
Come on.
lock in.
Seriously.
Purdue, who's been terrible for years, had a first-team All-American in 2018, an all-purpose player. Who was that player?
Uh-oh.
I know that.
Oh, great.
Bill is in play. Purdue All-American 28.
I have it. Come on.
He's
I'll
a
describe
slot
it to Bill.
receiver.
Slot receiver. Little dude.
What's his name?
Is it Rondell?
Rondell Moore.
Yeah.
Bam. Woo, brilliant.
Rondell.
Adam, thank you. Woo,
As a player, I did know that.
Adam thought he had it, but he didn't need to because you guys got it.
Adam
called it.
Guys.
And Adam also, thank you for not getting under Steve's skin.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I like McLeod.
Yeah, McLeod is just, he was our voice of reason in Columbus. Now we're at odds.
Thank you, Adam.
God, you got Rondell. Good pull. I would not have gotten it if you wouldn't have said Rondell.
Tiebreaker for you guys. Wisconsin's Jonathan Taylor led college football in rushing yards in 2018. How many yards did he have that season?
I'm sorry, who was the guy?
Jonathan Taylor, Wisconsin.
2,188.
2,000. So he's close.
Yeah.
A
he's
little
close.
over?
How about 2,194? Bill was 6 yards off.
Nice call.
6 yards. The only player,
sports.
the only player over
Thanks,
2,000 yards that year in college.
You know sports. You got Rondell Moore. That was good. That was a good pull. I thought we were in trouble because Adam knew.
Adam had it. And
Yeah.
we found ourselves, we were up 2-0 and about went to 0-2.
But you did. That's
that
a
was
winning week.
nerve-wracking.
Winning week.
Oh, God. It was nerve-wracking.
Hour 3 is next on Early Break in the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Pinnacle Bank on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mixed Concrete in Lincoln and Palmyra. Ready Mixed offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they cover the cost of CDL training. Apply with Ready Mixed Concrete today to be eligible for a $2,500 hiring bonus. From Nebco's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today with Ready Mixed Concrete. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Looking for something different for lunch or dinner in Lincoln? Big 8 is now open at 1226 P Street, serving seafood boils and Asian cuisine. Get your hands messy with fresh, flavorful seafood boils. Hot, bold, and made to share. Or enjoy classic Chinese and Asian dishes, perfect for lunch, dinner, or a night out with friends and family. Big flavors, generous portions, a brand new dining experience. Big 8, now open in Lincoln.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
At Anderson Ford, we offer a 5-day return or exchange policy, so you can make sure the vehicle you choose is the best vehicle for you. No pressure. Right now, lease a 2026 Ford F-150 for $195 per month for 36 months. Experience better at Anderson Ford. Stock number 1009974, $195 per month, lease for 36 months with approved credit, 7,500 miles per year, 10,000 due at signing, no security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 8/31/26.
Hey guys, it's Austin Norman with 93.7 The Ticket. Join me and Todd Euler this Friday night at 7 p.m. to kick off the 2026 high school football season with a game between Lincoln Northwest and Lincoln Standing Bear. Friday Night Lights action is back, and you can catch it all season long on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
When you were a kid, Clubs are cool. Robotics club and space club and stuff like that. But what do adults get? Book clubs, quilting clubs? Nah, forget that. How about margarita clubs and old-fashioned clubs? Get to Upside Bar and Lounge for the best clubs in town. Try all 10 varieties of Upside's margaritas and old fashions and take home a free souvenir glass. Grab the whole crew and pair it with taco night on Mondays or whiskey Wednesdays. Upside Bar and Lounge at 29th and Pine Lake.
Lincoln's go-to for fun isn't new. It's a place that's been a staple of the city for years and is only getting better. Matson's Bowling and Billiards always has open bowling available with no long lines unlike other centers. They have live music almost every weekend and great food at EJ's Bar and Lounge with seating for 150 people. They have popular meals like the EJ Burger, pizza for the whole family, and famous EJ's Wings. Contact Sarah to book a party for friends, coworkers, or family at Matson's Bowling and Billiards just south of 48th and Holdridge.
Moms already know. It's the one time all summer where everything comes together. The kids are happy. The food is incredible. And somewhere between the birthing pavilion and the drone show, your whole family is together in a way that's hard to find anymore. It all happens here at the Nebraska State Fair, August 28th through September 7th in Grand Island. Visit statefair.org.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
It's true. Many of us spend more time thinking about what's for dinner than preparing for retirement. But if you think your retirement needs deserve more attention, I agree. And I'd like to help. I'm your Edward Jones financial advisor, Ryan Buck. Together, we can give you long-term strategy, the attention it deserves. Contact me today at 402-483-0377. Again, that's 402-483-0377. Stop by our office at 8380 Old Cheney Road. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Wake up, Lincoln.
Good morning. Good morning. It's great to stay up late.
It's time for Early Break. Sponsored by Nebco and Anderson Ford. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's 93.7 The Ticket's Jake Sorensen.
I like Stone.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
And here comes a sandwich from God.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
Hey, somebody grab me a mocha quick, would you?
This is Early Break.
Welcome back to Hour 3 on a Thursday. Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, Bill Busch on Early Break. Third hour sponsored by our friends at Nebco.
The Co.
Now hiring at Ready Mix Concrete. Apply today at nebcoinc.com. Also shout out to Anderson Ford at 27th and I-80 and 33rd Yankee Hill. Go see David, Nate, Mike, and the team at Anderson Ford.
That's a whole team.
Test drive, purchase vehicles.
When you have a team, think about what's going on with what you're selling. That we have a team of salespeople like that. Things are going good.
Do you know Nate too?
What's that?
Nate Fredericks.
No, I'd like to meet
Long-time
Nate.
breaker. Great guy.
Oh, God,
Nate,
really?
thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Nate, stop in. We'd like to meet you. Please come down for the Tree of Trust.
Yeah, please.
Yes, those guys are all welcome.
Yeah.
Let's-
David.
The trio, Mike, David, and Nate.
I haven't heard from David this last couple
He's
days.
been texting today.
We have
Has
no
he?
word from McSafety. What is going on?
It's coming tomorrow.
Is he?
He'll be here tomorrow.
Okay.
Maybe David comes tomorrow too. We've seen David.
Hey, hold
for a
on.
while.
McSafety will be here tomorrow.
Nice.
Great.
With donuts, probably.
David, you're welcome.
Yes.
David's always welcome here.
And
David's
What if we brought Mike Anderson in sometimes? Hey, Mike's here in the
That
morning.
would freak
That'd
me
be pretty
out.
cool.
That'd freak me out.
Start off the day.
If Anderson came in all of a sudden.
What if he had his pads on, number 48? What if he had his full
big
I'm
pads.
ready to his giant shoulder pads? Yeah.
You know what, Jake? He was a good player. Like legitimately
Never
good.
said he wasn't. He's been successful in football
Very
and life.
defensive sometimes, you know that.
It's like you took a shot at me. Like I said, he wasn't. The way you said this is like,
It was
I
almost
know
like
Jake
you were
was,
McLeod going after Jake.
It did see. It
It's kinda
did
the
seem
same thing.
McLeod like
ha
that.
ha. What do we got, Jake? Sports?
Yeah, 464-5685. Call or text
Game
as
show?
always.
Oh,
no, we just did the game show already. I was reading from CBS Sports yesterday.
I saw this.
We never really hit this when it came out. It came out a few weeks ago. I never addressed it at all, but it was going through the teams throughout college football that in the fourth quarter, how they do when they're up by 7+, down by 7+, and in that 1 to 6 range in terms of closest. And Nebraska, as we all know, has not been good. But when you compare it to all these teams across the country, it stands out that, they're pretty bad when it comes down to games that are close. It was, per CBS Sports, the data they compiled, over the last 5 years in close games, again, 7+ leads, and in the fourth quarter.
7+ point leads.
Yeah. Comeback efforts when trailing by 7+ points, and then the clutch performers, games that are 6 points or less entering the fourth quarter. Nebraska is among the worst in that clutch category. 18 losses the last 5 years when games entered the fourth quarter within 6 points. In Matt Rule's first year, they were 1-5 in these games. They've been 3-4 in those games since the first season.
We've improved.
Progress.
Okay, progress. Yep.
Progress. But we all know, again, Nebraska under Scott Frost lost close games, Matt Rule close games. It's been a problem. It does come down.
Riley, too.
I have to think more of his tenure, how those games went. He had some blowouts toward the end, but it comes down to how can you change your mentality in the fourth quarter? Like what can change? Is that all about talent? Is that what's missing?
Let's start off with one thing: be better. That goes back to everything. Goes back to one thing: recruiting. It goes back to why we in these close games, how we finish these close games. There's always going to be an ability there to upgrade your talent level. Whenever times if something goes wrong, rarely will it come down to we were clearly better. We were clearly the better team. We were more talented, but we just blew it. And so every problem, and every success that you have on your program starts with one thing: recruiting. You want to have a tough, dependable, smart football team, recruit them. If you want to, so recruiting is where it's all at. It doesn't matter if you take the wrong player, recruiting where it all starts. Then you get to the next phase. Then there's development. Then there's all.
What about coaching?
Phases. Coaching, yeah.
What about strategy? In-game strategy.
But you have when you have to coach perfectly, the number of times you kind of go,
I know.
Oh man, we got out. Who bailed us out of that one? It's like, oh man, did Joe Burrow just get us out of a bind?
How about Amir Abdullah?
Yeah, the same thing. Yeah, how'd that go? So that had nothing to do with coaching. He just broke like 9 tackles, right?
Against McNeese State.
They're going to lose to McNeese State.
Or
go to overtime.
He made a 4th down play, right?
Yeah,
right.
Like a 4th and 5. If they tackle him, the game's over, right?
No, tie game.
Probably go to overtime.
It was tied.
It was tied.
Overtime, sorry.
It was 8. Okay. Yeah, it was overtime.
Okay.
Less than a minute to go.
But point, it still comes back to your okay.
Oh yeah,
right.
It does. What, are you trying to end a sellout streak today? Is that what you're trying to
No. This article points out how about 3 of the past 5 national champs have finished inside the top 10 nationally in fourth quarter scoring margin. That's no surprise. It'd be great teams. Indiana last year was plus 81 in the fourth quarter. Plus 81.
What was Nebraska last year?
They were I don't have their exact number.
Anyway,
it was minus though in the fourth quarter.
Minus in the fourth
for Nebraska. But they were plus 81 in the fourth.
That's ridiculous.
It says Indiana's fourth quarter dominance became a defining trait of Kurt Cignetti's breakthrough first season, but it wasn't alone. And that ended up going
big flex
for year 2. Fourth quarter dominance.
Yeah, it's a big flex. God, it's a flex. I mean, some of this is just very common sense. Nebraska hasn't been very good. They just haven't been very good. They're not good in November. They're not good in the fourth quarters. It all
goes
adds
back
up.
to what is Steve Sipple's what? Then it gets to the NFL draft.
Yep.
100.
So it's like, okay.
Look at the draft.
How many of these, if you go back and say, okay, this team, the only team you can take a look at last year and you kind of go, what happened? Was Clemson. They go 7-5 in the regular season. They had 9 draft picks.
Ooh.
They had 9 draft picks.
See, that's an indictment.
That's hard to take. Mm-hmm. But you go, that's the thing when you look at, okay, go back to draft picks, go back to first team, all conference players.
That's what it is, largely. Now, here's the question I have for you. And I think this is a very germane discussion. If you're in Nebraska, you have to almost have the mindset, maybe we're never going to be this team that can accumulate a lot of draft picks. So we got to figure out something else. I mean, we have to gear our program maybe a little differently where we bet. I mean, some of it's elementary. I get it. But you better be really sound. You better have a different sort of mentality. You better I mean, you better be super well coached, and because you have to compensate somehow for not having the talent that Oregon, Ohio State, Indiana, hell, Penn State, Michigan. I mean, I hesitate to go on, but how do you compensate if you don't have that talent?
Well, first thing would be you say, okay,
what do you do
when you're saying overall we need to take a look at our program and we have to do something unique because we can't get that, and then you just go back to the last year's national champion. So then it's hard to say that we can't get the players.
I know
when Indiana just got the players,
they got them. They did.
And so that would
they got them now.
Yeah, they have. So that'd be a hard one.
Hard sell.
Hard sell.
And I know now people. I'm surprised you're not jumping down my throat a little bit more. Like you can't give up on the notion of accumulating talent, but now it's been several years that we're talking about. We've been having this discussion.
So sometimes it comes up, okay, we need to do more practicing. Not practicing, we're getting more situations, create tight games in the fourth. We're simulating this, all those things. I go back to what Signetti said about, you've never won at Penn State. He goes, Indiana's never won. This team's never lost here.
Yeah.
And so like this year's
changed mentality.
This year's team it's like, okay, I'd be the same thing. Like this year's team has not failed in the fourth quarter ever. So we don't know that yet at any point and fails at that. So these teams are so transactional now that I wouldn't get myself so caught up in with it's like, well, we got to do
that's a good point.
Because there's not many teams that have these players playing that are, just look at the O-line. I mean, they brought in 3 new guys that are going to be starting or playing a lot. The quarterback has no idea that Nebraska has not played well in the fourth quarter.
He has no idea of the history.
No.
No idea of that or anything.
You have no idea. So it's not like the homegrown ones do. The ones that, when I say that's the ones that have been here since day one. So they're 5th-year seniors this year. They probably feel it a little bit different, but
because they've heard a lot.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jake, what else?
Well, I'm looking at some of these different teams, just some comparison to when the games are tight, 6 points or less going to the fourth quarter.
Okay, 6 points or less, trailing.
This is in the last 5 years.
This is trailing.
It just says within 5 points, either up or down.
Okay.
Within any game within 6 points. Michigan under Jim Harbaugh was 5-0 under his last 2 years when the games were tight entering the fourth quarter.
Loaded rosters.
So start off with what? Load roster. Start off with what? Defend the front run and run the football.
Oh God, don't
get
me started on that. That's
so you like to run the football. You
like to defend it too, by the way.
BYU 11-4, Texas 11-4, Missouri 15-6. They have the most wins of any. Missouri in the last 5 years has the most wins of any Power 4 team when it was entering the fourth quarter of a 6-point game.
He's winning
up
9.
or down.
He's winning 9.
15-6. Miami has been in 26 separate times, 13-13, their record in games entering the fourth quarter of the last 5 years, between a 6-point game. But it points out that nobody's even close to how bad Nebraska has been.
Oh, great.
Auburn is close because they're 4-15, Wisconsin 3-12, but that's not 18 losses like Nebraska.
God, you're just failing on a lot of levels when your record's like that. You're failing on a lot. You just don't point to one thing.
Well, we didn't practice it enough. No, well, we didn't do this. No, you're right.
You're failing on a lot of levels.
It's a combination. Yeah. It's pretty large.
Yeah. You can't just say talent.
But this team has it. And I'm just telling you right now, if you think for 1 second in the locker room today, someone's sitting around going like, well, you know about our struggles, right? No, they're not even thinking that. No. Not at all. They're going like, no, we're a whole new team. We're a whole new situation. So it can flip dramatically very quickly. One thing gets you, and then you just get over the hump on one little thing, and away you go. But again, that team's just not thinking that. That's not what's going through their head. They're very confident right now.
Well, you mentioned Amir Abdullah. Go back to that for the McNeese State game. And Bo Pelini was a good fourth quarter coach. He won so many close games, right? They won.
Hail Mary.
They won close games. Ever since he's got, Rules won a couple, but Frost never could win close games. Never happened with Frost, basically.
Talent was much better in the program then. It was.
Sure.
It was. I mean, you had,
but they made it matter, though, too. They won when it mattered most. They've closed games out. They won the close ones.
Yeah, they did. I mean, like thinking about winning think about 2 wins. Bill, think about this. They won, and I know some people are going to go, yeah, well, Michigan and Penn State weren't very good. They went back-to-back road games in Happy Valley and Michigan.
They were close games.
Close games. I mean, in one case, it was who scored at the pylon in the Michigan
Amir
game?
Abdullah.
Amir. Yeah. And Tommy ran a little sprint option, right? Was it a sprint option?
Yes.
And Amir just got it.
And who made the big stop against Penn State?
Who was it?
Was it Levante?
Was that 211 or 213?
I think that was 11. Well, he made a big stop at one point.
Oh, he made three straight. He
Yeah.
made three straight stops. Now that was another win at Penn State where he stopped. I think it was, who was that running back for Silas Red?
Silas Red.
Yeah, he stopped Silas Red three straight times. 3 straight times. Penn State was driving into Nebraska's territory.
Yeah.
Levante David somehow got free 3 straight times and stopped him cold on short yardage situation.
What, 15 years in the NFL?
Yeah. Yeah.
15 years in the NFL.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
That's how you win those
How you
games.
win those games.
Yeah. Amir and Levante David.
At some point in time when everything's all even, it's always I'll take the team with a few more players. I'm gonna because eventually I always remember, guys, that coaching is over at some point in time. You do all the right stuff, you drill it, you practice it, you have a schematic to it. Then the ball snapped. And all of a sudden the defense does something unique that you didn't think was coming, and then the offensive guy just gets you out of it.
Yep.
Gets you out of
real talent.
Gets you out of a spot, which is where the dynamic quarterback comes in. It makes you can make plays with your feet in the passing game. That's the most scary piece.
Maybe they got that. Maybe they got that this year. I mean, he's going to try. He's going to try. He's going to take some risks. See what it looks like.
I want to give
See how it
Nebraska
plays
fans
out.
some sort of positivity here because
please, Jake.
I don't think they were on one of these ones, but
I hope people aren't calling Holly right now and just saying, I don't want those tickets I bought yesterday. I'm not taking them. Take them back.
Listen to Sorensen right
No,
now.
I'm not. Matter of fact, I've been calling people to not buy tickets.
I'm just reporting facts.
I understand.
CBS Sports points out that 15 Power 4 teams failed to produce a single comeback win after trailing by at least 7 points entering the fourth quarter over the last 5 years. Vanderbilt, 0-32, never had a comeback.
Okay.
Bot Tech, 0-23. Florida, 0-22, and 7 points or more down entering the fourth. Florida State, 0-22. Kentucky, 0-22. Kansas, 0-21. Cincinnati, 0-20. Nebraska was not in that. They must have had a win.
Get that sellout.
Those teams didn't make any comeback.
If you're down by a touchdown or more, no comeback.
That's not like that's not that big of a deal. Going if
you're down by 20 points,
you don't go into a game when you're the fourth quarter starting. We're up by 7. Got this one.
Game's over.
This game's over. No chance. No chance.
Wow, interesting subject.
There's some data from CBS Sports.
Thank you, Jake.
You're welcome.
Jake's always doing that stuff. It's great.
Do some research.
Data. Another data point. It's another data point.
When we come back, good friend of the show, Doug Gans, with us in the studio,
Yes,
promoting a big
gifts.
event this weekend. Next, an early break on the ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Nepco and Anderson Ford on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Go Hog Wild Pit Barbecue.
It's hard to choose a favorite at Hog Wild, but I'd have to say it's their award-winning ribs. Hog Wild buys their meat from those who share their high-quality standards, then hand rubs each slab with their famous seasoning blend and slow smokes them over hickory each and every day for flavor and tenderness you're going to keep coming back for. Order online at GoHogWild.com. Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, 3210 Cornhusker Highway in Lincoln.
But don't be late, we close at 8.
Looking for something different for lunch or dinner in Lincoln? Big 8 is now open at 1226 P Street, serving seafood boils and Asian cuisine. Get your hands messy with fresh, flavorful seafood boils. Hot, bold, and made to share. Or enjoy classic Chinese and Asian dishes, perfect for lunch, dinner, or a night out with friends and family. Big flavors, generous portions, a brand new dining experience. Big 8, now open in Lincoln.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
Building a new home can be a challenge, a lot of big choices. With our Remington homes, we have designed 15 different floor plans that appeal to a wide range of people.
Bob Benish of Aspen Builders, talking about Remington Homes, which makes the home building process easier
People really enjoy being able to go to our website, which is remingtonlincoln.com, pick a plan, pick a price point, go through and build it yourself. You have a lot of options, whether you want granite, painted trim, wood floors, more stone, all options with our Remington homes. People do not want to be married to their house payment. You're able to get what you really want in a home for a great price with very limited stress. And that's what Remington homes are all about.
Home building is easier with a Remington home from Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at remingtonlincoln.com. remingtonlincoln.com.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
When your business is ready for its next move, I'm here to help make it happen. I'm Corey Vandeweghe, Commercial Loan Officer at Midwest Bank on 70th and Pioneers Boulevard. Lincoln is full of bold ideas and hardworking business owners, and I'm proud to support the people driving that progress. Whether you're launching something new or investing in growth, I'll work with you to find lending solutions that move your business forward. Swing in anytime. I'd love to hear what you're building. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank, member FDIC.
There once was a man from Nebraska who went searching for food in Alaska. When his stomach was rumbling while laying in bed, he could think of only one option, Führer's cheese spread. So he left it once and drove day and night to return back home for cheese spread delight. Now his stomach is full and the voice in his head tells him no more vacations without Führer's cheese spread. Find yours today at most local grocers.
Graham Tire presents life's greatest adventures.
Okay, buddy, here we go. Just keep your eye on the ball. All right, just swing right through it. Yeah! Good job. Way to go. Hey, run it out, run it out, run it out. Okay.
Great road trips start with great service. Graham Tire, your tire store next door, with 5 convenient Lincoln locations, getting you to the places that matter most.
At Anderson Ford, we offer a 5-day return or exchange policy, so you can make sure the vehicle you choose is the best vehicle for you. No pressure. Right now, lease a 2026 Ford F-150 for $195 per month for 36 months. Experience better at Anderson Ford. Stock number 1009974. $195 per month lease for 36 months with approved credit. 7,500 miles per year. 10,000 due at signing. No security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees expert. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 8/31/26.
MHC isn't a new company, just a new name. Mo's Moving is now Mo's Home and Commercial. Whether moving across town or across the state, MHC Moving has you covered, specializing in home, apartment, assisted, and independent living moves. MHC can handle your commercial moves as well. MHC Moving has 0 hidden fees. You'll never pay for same-day booking or be charged for stairs, heavy items, or elevator fees. Rates are the same Monday through Saturday, and you will never pay a truck or fuel surcharge. And they offer payment plans through PayPal. Call MHC Moving today at 402-853-7167 or go to mhcmoving.com.
You plan everything, the schedules, the meals, the activities. But at the Nebraska State Fair, you don't have to plan a thing. Baby animals, fair food, rides, free entertainment, and 11 days of memories your kids will never forget. You just have to show up. It all happens here at the Nebraska State Fair, August 28th through September 7th in Grand Island. Visit statefair.org.
We're on the air.
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
To more of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
We have decided over the last few months that Doug Gans is so good on the airwaves that we should have him in often. Because you are incredible on the airwaves, Doug. You're confident, great voice. You bring us a lot of entertainment information.
Also informative and interesting.
Oh, thank you, Bill. That's wonderful.
I'm Steve.
That's Steve.
That's
Steve. I'm Bill right down here.
Thank you, Bill.
Jake right here.
Thank you,
Connor's
Chip.
in there.
Thank you, Jake.
Yes. Now, We'll get into something happened this weekend in a second, but that you did bring a box with you. Now, let's go back to early August when the Pinnacle Bank Championships were happening at Indian Creek Golf Club. I went there.
You were there. Jake was there.
I saw the chalet. It was an amazing experience. Thank you for helping us
Scotland
out.
had a hot dog.
She had she had
no bun,
1.5 hot dogs,
no bun,
and ice cream and all the above.
So she enjoyed the chalet.
Oh my gosh, she was popular there and she loved it.
Wonderful.
But that had an incredible tournament and a great trophy also.
Yeah. Well, so the end of the tournament, Frankie Harris shoots 59. So last time I was here, we talked about this.
We did.
That it was a little bit like the Pender Open.
Yes. A lot like the Pender.
There's drama.
Like the
Pender
Open.
Drama to the very end.
Great golf.
Yes.
And I think you mentioned something about winning the 6th flight.
What's that?
Yes. Of the Pender Open.
Pender Open.
Yeah.
So
like Frankie Harris, he got a check.
Yes.
For winning the Pinnacle Bank
almost
Championship.
$200,000. I think.
Yeah.
He got a big check. This is amazing. I've already seen
these moments in history. We have to memorialize them.
Documentation.
Wow.
Right.
At the highest level.
And their national championship trophies that some people get. This.
Look what it says.
If you pass that over to Bill.
Well, this is odd.
What do you mean that's odd?
It's beautiful.
Great.
Look at the
I don't
what
think
it
he
says.
won the flight, did he?
He won the flight.
He said he won the
He's
6th
flight.
Well, it was our team. I think I think we were first. I know we were at first.
Well, this
We're
could be a traveling trophy. The
Let me see
Bill
it
Busch
again.
traveling trophy.
Yes.
That's a beautiful
It
trophy.
says your name on it. It's with.
Look at that swing.
Yeah, look at that swing. That was our team. Yeah, that was an incredible team that we had.
Where'd you get this?
And you're doing it again. Well, down at Rick Stein Trophy.
That's what I was hoping you'd
In
say.
fact,
Oh, wow.
He has his own trophy
Guy
for winning the
Labuda.
tournament.
Guy Labuda took care of us.
Mhm. Guy
And
Labuda.
her husband, Ty, is a breaker.
Okay, thank
Yeah.
you.
Good morning
Yeah.
to Ty.
Ty.
The 6th
Ty
flight
Labuda.
was
I was hoping you went to Rick Stein.
Yeah.
That's what he did.
nice. The
That's
6th flight
Look-
was very
look at-
difficult.
Look at that trophy that Rick Stein
What'd
made.
you
Isn't that
guys
great?
finish, Jake? What'd you guys?
I think we were like in the 4th flight, but like second place. We didn't win the flight. We didn't win the flight. We didn't win the flight.
Bill,
So
that's a nice
it has
trophy.
your name
yeah,
on
it's
there.
really nice. Thank you.
Well, so
For
next
Pinnacle
year,
Bank.
Jack Nicklaus
Yeah.
up there.
when is the tournament next year?
Well, it'll be the last Friday
the
in
exact date
last
for you.
about the 27th. It's the last Friday in June.
In June.
In June,
Okay.
yes.
We're gonna mark
June
the calendar
25th. June
right now.
25th.
June
next
25th.
year.
Yes.
Wow. That's
Wow.
exciting.
You did
Thank
good
you.
on that.
I think
looking
we're going
really
to do
nice.
two
Thank
teams,
you.
two Pinnacle Bank teams will be
Okay.
representing. Yeah.
Next year?
Will Marlon Lyon be there?
I'll try to recruit him.
Okay, that'd be nice.
He'd be our A player.
Yeah,
He'd be our A.
yeah,
I'd
yeah.
be the D player.
Marlon's really
Oh,
good.
Doug,
He's
you're
really
better than you
good.
think
Yeah, I
you
think
are.
Marlon is the club champion right now at Hillcrest.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
he's the club champion.
He's spectacular.
We're going to have two teams from Pinnacle Bank.
I don't know why we wouldn't.
Yeah, there's the quote right there. Why wouldn't we?
Why wouldn't we?
It's the
Yeah.
Pender Open. Anything happens.
I've already dropped off the flag prize.
Yeah, I have. I'll give it to you after the show. It's on my
He's
desk.
still
I haven't
holding on
touched
to
it.
the
It's
flag
just sitting
prize.
on my desk. I'll give it to you after the show.
Who's with
thank
us
you.
right now?
This is Doug Gans from
That-
Pinnacle Bank.
Pinnacle.
We have an event this weekend, the 4th annual Word Stock, sponsored by Link to Literacy, which you are a big part of as well.
Yep,
Doug.
on their board.
Yep.
Now,
Yep,
we've had you
treasurer.
on before, but for those who don't know what this is 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. in Antelope Park on Saturday.
Oh,
what exactly is
this a
Word
spelling bee?
Stock?
No spelling bee. You can come. What the organization has done over the past 4 years is created an event at Antelope Park where families can get together, bring kiddos, and we'll give them a bag, and they can go and view a ton of books. A lot of books have been donated for this effort. So you bring kiddos, they can pick books and take them home. It's just in a way to, we're trying to promote literacy amongst the young folks here in town. And this Word Stock has been hugely successful. We started out 4 years ago in a little Quonset hut over at Antelope Park. It is now in the old pavilion, which is a significant building. We had almost 1,500, 1,600 people last year. They're anticipating about 2,000 people this year. Yeah.
How many, when should a child begin to be able to read?
Oh, I'm going to use the Sorensen family is my guide.
Well, he's a valedictorian. So that's a little
he is
hard.
a valedictorian.
Yes.
Didn't know Billy
So
Earhart's-
Scotland, don't we
Yes.
assume Scotland will be a valedictorian at some
Oh,
point? in
You
her
would
life?
think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do assume that.
So when Scotland was born, the Sorensen parents were able to sign her up for the Dolly Parton Imagination Library.
We did.
Which is another component of Link to Literacy.
Okay.
Of this organization that's doing Wordstock this weekend.
Okay.
Okay. Dolly Parton Imagination Library. Your child can be signed up when they're born. And then every month in the mail from Dolly Parton, they get a book.
Wow.
So by the
You get a
time
book,
they go to
yep.
kindergarten, they theoretically have 60 books in their library.
Yep, a library.
So, I mean,
She likes all those
right
books,
off the
too.
bat. Right off the bat.
Scotland gets one delivered to her every month.
It's in the mail. It's addressed to Scotland.
Wow.
It doesn't say our name. It says her name
that
on
is a
it.
great
She gets her own
program.
book.
That
from
is a
Dr.
great
Literacy.
This is something I knew nothing about.
Dolly Parton's parents were illiterate. And so this has been a huge cause for Dolly
dang.
Parton. She's amazing.
Yeah. Wow.
So we-
thank you. See,
we-
that's what I mean by you.
We
That's
raised the
why we
money
have
so
Doug
to buy
here.
the books. Yeah.
That's
well,
a very
it's-
good story. I mean, it's real.
we like coming down and sharing some of these things with our, the community involvement that we're involved with at Pinnacle Bank.
Now, you have notes here on a book drop location for those who cannot stop by the event but want to help out. What is a book? What does the book drop look
this
like?
just talks about what had taken place leading up to the event.
Okay.
These are the organizations. You could read a couple.
Okay. Here's what you can.
These are
You can
organizations.
bring books to these places.
You dropped them off.
Okay.
People have been dropping books off at these
They could
organizations.
do it today, right, Doug?
Well, theoretically, they could.
Yes.
They could.
Complete Children's Health, Francie Finch Bookshop. That's downtown, just a couple blocks away.
Right.
Pediatrics, PC, Lincoln Orthodontics, Oasis Barbershop.
How about that?
HS Home Services of Nebraska, Star City Dental, and First State Bank of Nebraska.
Have all collected books over the last 6 to 8 weeks. Those books have now been categorized. So you've got a lot of, I'd say 1 to 5 year old, 5 to 10 year old, that sort of thing. So you can bring your kids down. They can find some books.
Amazing.
Take them home.
Right now, people have a ton of books. They're not even sure what to do with them, and they'd like to donate. So everybody's like, okay, our kids are moved out or gone, or they'll save some of that, but they want to donate these. We can make this be a big deal. I know we're a little behind the time frame
Next
right
year,
now, but next year we can get on this
2027,
earlier.
we'll get on it early, and
Yes.
we'll jump in.
Could
with
we
these
be
companies.
a site here? Could we have books dropped off here?
I would think, knowing DP and his involvement with Link to
Absolutely.
Literacy, I would guess he would probably put up his hand.
Good point.
Yeah.
For those who Wordstock, it's 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. this Saturday at Antelope Park. Free books for all ages, family fun, carnival games.
Carnival games.
Whoa.
This is
Food,
ideal.
Yeah.
food trucks. There may
I was just
be-
going to ask, is there concessions?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Food trucks. There might even be some celebrity readers at the event for some of the kiddos.
Okay.
Possibly some of the celebs from 93.7.
It could be.
Oh.
It could be.
Yeah, right.
Oh, also tie-dye shirts will be at the
that a
Wordstock. Because
tie-dye?
it's Woodstock. I mean, come on, you
Woodstock.
have to have
Oh,
tie-dye.
yeah, that makes sense.
Goes
Makes
hand
sense.
in hand here.
Will there be anybody there that was actually at
Makes sense.
Woodstock?
I'm going to say highly unlikely.
Okay,
But
that'd
never
be-
know. We're not sure.
It would
though.
be sweet if
I am
somebody...
the oldest guy in the room. I was not
Right there,
at
gotcha.
Wordstock.
I
Would
like
you
that.
have to be? How old would you have to be?
To have
Woodstock-
been at Wordstock?
Yeah.
Or
Must be at
Woodstock?
yeah.
It was 1969, right? Was
In
that
that, yeah. In
Once
that,
again.
yeah.
God.
Bill knows
Don't
exactly
tell
when
me
it
what
was.
Yeah. Max Yasgur's farm.
Yeah.
In New York.
Wow.
Right?
Whoever went, I mentioned the other day, whoever went to Woodstock, that was badass.
I'm sorry.
It was badass. If you went to Woodstock, there was no way to communicate with anybody. There's no cell phones, no nothing. They all showed up in this farm in upstate
And
New
it
York,
rained.
and it was just man.
Right.
If
And it
you
got
were
muddy.
one of the OGs, like I was there for 5 days, it'd be like
There's got to be somebody.
Yeah,
that's
epic
around.
stories
Wouldn't
for
you think
life.
so?
Does anybody
Wouldn't you
have
think so?
someone that as a friend or somebody that was at Woodstock? We'd like to know, and maybe we can get them to Woodstock.
Woodstock,
And have 'em-
Woodstock.
Yeah,
Yes.
come over to Wordstock
Yes.
this weekend. Yeah.
And tell their story.
That'd be an epic story.
And read a book about Woodstock.
So I've been telling Jake all along that when we do this promotion for Wordstock, the song of the day at some point in time should be Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
Okay.
Woodstock.
Oh, did they sing that song?
Yeah. Great tune.
You could play a Hendrix song.
You could.
When did Young
Star
get?
Spangled
Hey,
Banner.
Joe.
When did Young get dropped?
Yeah, when
Crosby,
did
Stills,
Neil Young
Nash, and
leave?
Young
Or did he drop himself?
I don't
You
know.
know, I think initially it was Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Then it went Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young.
Okay, I was opposite.
So then
Okay.
Young
Then
left.
they all broke up.
Yeah. Then it
And
turned
at that point in time, Crosby and Nash went off and did a couple albums together. And
Gotcha.
Stephen Stills did his own scene.
What musical
Oh,
knowledge.
Doug knows. Doug
Like
well.
those guys.
Yeah.
He's
Like
well
those
versed in
guys.
music.
Yeah.
He's Doug Gans from Pinnacle Bank helping out Lincoln Literacy's 4th annual Wordstock again this Saturday, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Antelope Park. Please stop by. Free books for all ages. Doug, thank you for your time as always. And for
Well
the
done,
trophy.
Jake.
Well done to you.
The trophy's incredible.
Coach.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're excited
Rick
for next
Stein.
year.
Yes.
The
thank
Pender
you.
Open.
They'll have 2 teams there. Do we have any other bank challengers that want a piece of Pinnacle? Anybody else out there? Midwest
Wells Fargo,
Bank.
where are you?
Where are you? FNBO, you want some? Pinnacle Bank
Well,
says
the
let's
bank,
dance.
well, the bank division
Yeah,
up there.
the bank division.
Be a banking open.
The banking.
And shout out to Rick Stein.
Yes.
Yeah, they did a nice job. For
Yeah,
Bill, didn't
they really did.
Sounds like one word. Rick Stein.
Yeah, pretty
It
much.
is one word.
Yeah, pretty much.
The spillover is next and early break in the ticket.
Thanks, guys.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Presented by Nipco on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Graham Tire presents life's greatest adventures.
Okay, buddy, here we go. Just keep your eye on the ball. All right, just swing right through it. Yeah, good job. Way to go. Hey, run it out, run it out, run it out. Okay.
Great road trips start with great service. Graham Tire, your tire store next door, with 5 convenient Lincoln locations, getting you to the places that matter most.
When your business is ready for its next move, I'm here to help make it happen. I'm Corey Vandeweghe, Commercial Loan Officer at Midwest Bank on 70th and Pioneers Boulevard. Lincoln is full of bold ideas and hardworking business owners, and I'm proud to support the people driving that progress. Whether you're launching something new or investing in growth, I'll work with you to find lending solutions that move your business forward. Swing in anytime. I'd love to hear what you're building. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Member FDIC.
There once was a man from Nebraska who went searching for food in Alaska. When his stomach was rumbling while laying in bed, he could think of only one option, Führer's cheese spread. So he left it once and drove day and night to return back home for cheese spread delight. Now his stomach is full and the voice in his head tells him no more vacations without Führer's cheese spread. Find yours today at most local grocers.
Is there anything worse than paying for something that's done half-assed? You buy something, you want it to work, especially when it comes to your internet. When you're trying to stream a movie, work from home, or shop online, half-assed internet doesn't get it done. At Allo Fiber, we don't do anything half-assed. We offer 100% real fiber and real human support that serves the community from the community. So while others may say they have fiber, in the end, there's half-fast fiber, and then there's Allo Fiber. Allo Fiber, internet built for you.
Here's your updated 93.7 The Ticket forecast, sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical. A dense fog advisory continues until 10 a.m. today. Mainly sunny skies develop with fog and spots early today, with daytime highs approaching 84. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, lows dip down to about 68. That's your updated forecast on Lincoln's home for the Kansas City Royals. 93.7 The Ticket. I'm meteorologist Carol Foster. Currently, it's 65 degrees.
Meet your new obsession, the Amigos Crunchadilla. Not a burrito, not a quesadilla. The Crunchadilla is a salsa tortilla filled with a unique blend of quesadilla flavors, then crisped to perfection for a crunch you'll crave. Loaded with melty cheese, crispy tortilla strips, and of course, Amigos' famous ranch. Get your choice of 4 boldly flavored meats, like Southwest chicken or chorizo, all topped with bacon. Crispy, craveable, and made to crush your hunger. The Crunchadilla, only at Amigos. Amigos value meals are getting an upgrade with more of the bold, fresh flavors you love. Now we have 9 options for only $5, $6, or $7. With fries and a small drink, these are full meals for a small price. There's something for everyone with the new Chicken Ranchero Burrito or Quesadilla Snackers. Even Amigos favorites like the soft meat burrito or crisp pinto are now in value meals. With a deal this good, we'll be seeing you all the time at Amigos.
Hi, Sean Callahan here with Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and new Sierra and Silverado trucks continue to roll in, and August is a great time to upgrade. Right now, get new GMC Sierras for under $50,000. Or get 2.9% financing for 72 months plus $1,500 bonus cash. Visit us in Louisville or anytime at koppelcars.com. Stock number G306367 with approved credit.
When Nebraska businesses win, we all win. And the Nebraska Chamber is helping make that happen. Tackling the tough stuff like job creation, affordable and accessible childcare, and building a stronger workforce. We're stepping up so local businesses can step forward. If you want to see Nebraska keep growing, keep competing, and keep winning, get connected with the Nebraska Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Learn more at nechamber.com.
If you like freedom and you like floors, ditch the box stores and shop Freedom Floor and find the best luxury vinyl, tile, hardwood, laminate, carpet, and experts at Freedom Flooring. Visit our showroom at 4815 South 14th Street in Lincoln. If you like freedom and you like floors, ditch the box stores and shop Freedom Flooring, a Shaw Floors dealer.
When something breaks, you want someone you can trust to fix it right. Empire Repair is now open in Waverly and ready to serve our community with reliable auto repair and maintenance. From routine service to bigger repairs, our team is here to keep you on the road. Stop by Empire Repair in Waverly or call 402-786-2224 to schedule your service today. Empire Repair, proud to serve Waverly.
We're on the air.
Back
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
to more of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Time for the spillover, sponsored by our friends at Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One Love, great place to spend your lunch or dinner today. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers.
It would be a nice
the
place.
Fries,
We
the
should all
Texas
meet
toast,
sometime.
the cane sauce. It's craveable.
Have
You want to meet there?
Have the three of us ever dined together? I don't think
We've
so.
been to a bar together a couple times.
Couple times.
We've been to Arnold's.
I don't know if
Havelock.
I ever dined with Jake. Me and Steve dined at
It was fun.
OKC.
We dined one time at Laszlo's with a with person
potential
twice actually with,
yes.
with Joey and then
Joey,
another person
yes,
as well.
yes,
Yeah.
God, you guys went with Joey?
Yeah, we
That
met with Joey. That's why Joey's business has taken off. That's why he's an ascending cattle rancher.
Joey drove in from Bertrand for that.
Drove in from Bertrand.
Really?
Yeah,
that was a good time.
Where'd you guys go?
Laszlo's.
To Laszlo's.
It's a Haymarket. Yes.
I had the honey mustard sauce and crinkly fries.
As you should.
Yes, I think Jake had the voodoo chicken.
Oh, that stuff is incredible.
He gets the voodoo chicken.
I
every
almost
time.
always get that there. It's so good.
Voodoo chicken.
Voodoo chicken. That's
Yeah.
that's
What
his
is
go-to.
it exactly?
It's
Chicken breast with what? Does it
It's
have?
got some sort of sauce. It's got spices and sauce.
Is it there ham on top of it too?
No, I don't think there's ham.
Oh,
What
I think one of the-
distinguishes voodoo chicken from regular chicken?
The sauce and the
Scarier?
spiciness of it.
Scarier chicken.
It's a spicy sauce. It's a spicy sauce.
Voodoo.
Voodoo.
Eric and Hickman has texted he's already made the phone call and booked his room for the Crossroads in Pender, June 25th.
He's coming back?
26th.
Mark from Argyle has his booked also.
So it's good.
This tournament is when?
Next June 25th,
Yes.
2027 in Pender.
We go in right from the,
The
show.
Crossroads will be packed.
Right from the show. They're bringing bleachers in for the show.
Oh,
I like that same
yeah.
setup as we had last year. I think
It's a really good
great.
setup.
It's a great
Yeah,
setup.
Have the
hopefully
carnival
Ben will
around.
be there.
Yeah, Ben will come from the drive up
Just
from
sit there.
just sit there on stage.
He did for like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. Young Ben.
It's sort of part of the show.
Yeah.
Ben's always welcome, and Ben knows that, even though he's in a Ben's always
That's got to be a tough day for Connor because he has to stay back to run the board.
He misses out on the fun.
He misses
But,
out.
he's-
on
but
the
he makes
Pender.
it. That's how we make it happen because Connor's doing that.
Connor's
It wouldn't
doing
be
that,
feasible
makes
without
everything-
Connor running the board.
And then they brought that step ladder out. That really helped.
Oh God, it did.
Yeah,
it was a little dicey getting
going
up.
up. Or yeah,
Yeah.
there was some moisture. And I'm going, hey, and I might snap a femur here, and I didn't because
If you bite it, it would really mar the event.
it would have marred the event. If all of
Yeah.
a sudden, well, someone's he's in an air cast right now, trying to finish the show.
Exactly.
What should be a fun day to make it a terrible day.
There was was there a doctor there?
I'm sure there
You
was.
know? I mean, you would know, right?
I don't think if I saw any doctors there or not. 'Cause I don't know the new doctors as well.
This was in Pender. We're wondering if there was a doctor there. I don't know.
We had the mayor there and the former mayor
Both,
there.
yeah, both.
Torzon.
With Dolliver, the head
Yeah.
coach for girls basketball. I mean,
Yes.
Quick shout out. Hey, quick shout out to Rick Stein Trophy again for that trophy. Rick Stein's been in business since Bill and I have been here. So 35
That was
years.
nice of them to do that.
Yeah, and any business that's made it that long is I really
They're doing
admire.
something right.
Right, because they've had to weather a lot of storms.
Absolutely.
And the people that endure like that, I really appreciate. And Rick Stein, that building has been there since I was in college.
When you say that, though, it sounds just like that thing that they pull around New York City. A Rick Stein.
It's
How do you
a
spell
name.
that? Yeah. That's a
This-
name.
in this case, it's a name.
R-I-X-S-T-I-N-E, Rick Stein.
Yeah. It's right there on O Street. It's always been there. Sweet trophies.
Go check him out today. That's where I got your trophy.
I know.
Rick Stein.
I mean, it's an amazing place.
That's where I got Jay Terry's.
If
We see we're all in
if
the
you
same
get a
category.
C,
Yeah.
what'd you get Jay Terry trophy for?
Got him a plaque. He was here.
That's
we,
right.
we
Yeah, we
awarded
give
him.
that,
You,
yeah.
you sat right next to him when he got it.
That's
right
right.
next to him.
That was a fun day.
Yes.
My
fun
luck
day.
goes on, though. You know.
That's it for us. The Old School is next. We will see you guys tomorrow.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Nenderson Ford on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.